Hello and welcome to the Infernal Gaming Podcast. You can listen to this show on Apple, Spotify, and all other major platforms. If you're watching the video version on YouTube, make sure you like and comment. Thanks and enjoy the show.
And we're back. It's been a long break, man. It's been a long break. But look, man, we're going to knock this one out. We're going to knock this one out.
We're back.
We're back, man.
We're back from what?
It's been like a month since the last time we did a podcast. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe it's been like 3 weeks.
I thought it was, like 3 weeks. What the fuck are you? We do this bi-weekly. It's not even like a...
Yeah.
That's not even... You're the one out here on other people's podcasts. Like, what are you talking about?
Facts, man. I've been on other people's podcasts. Go check out Gamer Actual Podcast. Shout out my boy Cash Crow and all of them for letting me on, man. I had a great time. I have a great time. I'm going to have them on, actually. We're going to work on it because I guess I can announce it here and I can announce it now for y'all to save the date in y'all calendars. We got another live podcast coming up December 19th. We're going to pick a time, but it's going to be... I usually stream at like 5 p.m. EST every Friday at twitch.tv/BLAZEDxENFERNO. So there'll probably be some time after that, maybe like 7, 8 o'clock, maybe like 8. I want to say like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., something that'll probably work for the majority of people. We're going to do a live podcast. That's where we're going to do our game awards, the Infernal Gaming Podcast Game Awards. We're going to kind of make it like a bigger thing this year too. Like I'm going to try to, get maybe like a category or two going for some other things instead of us just doing game at our top 5 list. Maybe we'll do like a best multiplayer game or this, that.
Yeah, we gotta just have a general category and what we, think it is.
Yeah, but save that date, December 19th, man. Don't do nothing else but come and check out the live podcast. It's gonna be dope. Every time we do these, it's really fun. People like it. And it should be fun, dog. It should be a lot of fun, man.
Hope so. Look, hope we have people that play the games that they nominate.
No, real
shout
shit,
out to our boy Harry with that legendary clip.
Yeah, man. Rising Rambo, man. Shout out my man who said Black Myth Wukong was his game of the year, and he never even played it, man. He probably still has. No, he played it. He played it because
did he play? Yeah, I swear I thought I'd seen him streaming it.
Yeah. He won the giveaway I did around that time, and I told him to buy that shit, and he bought that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we back, man. We are officially out of Broketober and almost in December, dog. 2025 is over. Another thing I will say for the our game awards, our game of the year list. I'm gonna make December the cutoff. So Metroid Prime 4, which comes out December 4th, that will be able to be nominated next year for us for 2026 because like a couple weeks isn't enough time to know if this game is game of the year or not. Like I'm not gonna do the IGN thing. Like I like to actually play my games.
We could do it just end of November.
Yeah, end of November. Like probably like November 15th is a cutoff. Like anything after that, we see you in 2026, man. I played a decent amount of games. I'm planning on playing Silent Hill F soon, so we'll see that on the next podcast. I'll probably have a review for that. But we got like 4 games to review. Really just like because let's jump in this first review, right? Well, first, hold up. Before we do that, we're gonna jump in these reviews, man.
Oh my God. All right.
You know what Eknight's been playing, man. He's been playing Halo, Arc Raiders, Battlefield, and we're gonna talk about it all
and
right now. Because that's what we're gonna start this conversation up with, because it's not in the show notes. How the fuck do you feel about, as a Halo fanboy, how do you feel? Because I know you don't care about it being on PlayStation, but how do you feel that they've remastered Halo 1 for the second time?
Third.
And there's no multiplayer. My fault. Third. And there's no multiplayer. Yep. There's no multiplayer. How do you feel, man?
So I'm kind of like on a wait and see type of situation with Halo. It's like, me personally, I'm just like, there's so many games to play while I wait. I can still play Infinite. I'm playing Infinite right now as we're recording right now. I'm playing some Husky Raid because it is a goated probably the best multiplayer the 343, in my opinion, has ever put out. And that's not a very high opinion for that studio. That is now Halo Studios, who has yet to prove to me that they can be trusted with the Halo IP. So they're going back, remaking the campaign. They're adding a little extra context, giving it more, essentially remaking from the ground up, and not like the anniversary thing, which was just like a reskin. They're going to do what Halo 2 Anniversary was doing, and basically just redoing all the graphics, all the gameplay, adding new guns, new weapons, more skulls, more challenges. There's 4-player co-op instead of just the 2-player co-op. And you got like essentially no regular multiplayer, which tells me they're either going to focus on Halo 7's multiplayer, or we're going to get like another Halo Infinite platform where they're not going to do the same mistakes they did as last time, but they're going to, learn from it, hopefully.
They're going to make new mistakes. They're going to make
new mistakes, but hopefully good mistakes. Like, they're already promising. Basically, the leaks have somewhat confirmed that if Halo CE remake does well, 2 and 3 will be remade. And we've been asking for a Halo 3 remake for a long time. So it's kind of just a wait and see. From what I've seen from the CE footage, again, I didn't go to World, so I wasn't able to play it. It looks good. I think it does need a little bit more like lighting tweakings, because I think with the next gen graphics, there's always like a weird darkness to them in like broad daylight in the shadows. So, and I kind of want them to like, brighten it up a bit, kind of like how CE and the original Halos were. So hopefully they tweak that. There's a big controversy over Sprint being in the game. Like, who is surprised by this? Nobody. It is what it is. You can turn it off. It's not a big deal to me. I don't care. I just want to play the campaign and see what these Sergeant Johnson missions are about. And hopefully they're not just using AI generated voice to basically just do these Sergeant Johnson prequel missions that are allegedly in the game. Because that is another big worry for the Halo community, is that Microsoft is, ham-fisting AI into the game. And everything's going to be AI, kind of like how, Blob 7 is being accused for doing a lot of their art with AI generation.
Yes,
Studio Ghibli bullshit. Which is kind of a shame, considering they are like $1 billion studio, that they have to like outsource the AI. They couldn't just hire a couple artists.
Man, we'll get there when we get there, man.
Yeah, it's kind of lame, but I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm like, I'll go back play the older games if the newer games suck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I didn't touch 5. I hated 4, except for the narrative. Infinite is really been the most recent Halo that I've played that has made me kind of like okay with the state of Halo. The only downside to that is just the microtransactions being egregious as hell. So we're gonna see if they just release a solid $40 campaign remake with no multiplayer, other than co-op, and then they're also working on several other projects. So it's kind of a wait and see till they announce it. We were kind of expecting a big reveal at Worlds, because that's like where you would do it at, but all we got are leaks and just the more gameplay footage of the Halo CE. I have talked to people that I stream with or have been at Worlds, other streamers like Halo Box Studios, and I think Mark Madness was there too. I just can't remember, but they played. They said they liked it from what I recall. So like, it's not in a bad state, so that's good. But there are like complaints.
Yeah, I think with me, man, like I mean, more Halo is always good, man. I can't be mad at more Halo. I'm gonna play it. I'm probably gonna play it on PlayStation. I want to buy it physical for PlayStation, just so I have that. Like, Halo was on PlayStation, like, and I have it physically. So
yeah, that's
I'll
fair.
probably do that. But I mean, I'm always down for more Halo, man. And like, I think you kind of hit it on the nose with the whole Halo Infinite platform thing. Like, because now it's like Microsoft is all in on this, like just publishing all their games on all platforms, which is good. Like, I'm not against that shit at all. I think
go for it.
Exclusivity is kind of shitty, and I think this just benefits everybody at the end of the day. Like, I was kind of expecting the big announcement at HCS to be HCS to be
like a new multiplayer Halo 7 or something. Like, I understand that sentiment.
I was expecting that, or at least them saying, hey, today Halo Infinite will be on PlayStation. Like, that would have been
that is another thing I'm wondering if they're ever going to do, because it was under my impression that they had already transferred MCC to Halo to PlayStation, right? But apparently I was incorrect. So like, I don't even know when they're doing that.
Yeah,
but if CE is going to Halo PlayStation, then it'll be an interesting watch, because a lot of PlayStation players have never touched a Halo game, and I know a couple of them. Like our boy Ruina was one of the few that I had to basically like force him to buy the game on Steam to play it, because he was always on PlayStation, and he loved the story and the game mechanics, but it's like, like, is it going to have as positive as a reception as they're hoping? And I just don't know. I know the community, some of the community is just kind of fed up with getting like blue balled all the time. Like, Call of Duty gets a fucking new game every fucking year, and we can't even get one like every like 2 years or 3. Like, it's always like almost a decade before we get a new Halo.
Look, man, it might be a blessing though. Like, that might be that. Listen,
no, but it's not
talk
always
about that with this next game.
It's not, because like, some of the quality of the Halo games were out of, like, this is one of the reasons why I hated Halo 4, is because it felt like it was a game made for Call of Duty players and not for Halo players. And it was like,
it definitely was.
And I'm like, why are you catering to a different audience instead of the audience that made you famous in the first place? The whole reason we like different games, like, I can play Call of Duty and enjoy it.
What are these companies like?
I know they like fucking money, but it's like, bro, you're printing money by appealing to your audience, because word of mouth sells more copies than you're fucking pandering, dude.
Right.
So like, fucking, I play Halo primarily as an FPS, but I'll jump into Call of Duty whenever I hear they have some like interesting new game mode, right? But that's about it. Like, I'm not gonna stick around because you guys, had zombies or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, you guys got infection in your game mode now? The thing that Halo has had for a while? Cool. I'll check it out. All right, it's cool. It's fun to play with the boys, but I'm going back to Halo. It's a different feel, different genre.
Yeah, 100%, man.
So them always dipping their big toe in like extraction shooters or battle royales and bullshit like this is just like, it's exhausting, because it's like, we already have this. Your version may not be as good as the version that you're trying to compete with. Therefore, I would rather you spend those resources on shit like Forge or like Firefight or more campaign missions or more, community driven events. Like, half the fucking DLC for Infinite right now is like community made maps, game modes.
Yeah, man.
Like, that shouldn't be the case. The devs should be the ones taking the reins on that. So it's not, and no disrespect to the Forgers, because they're fucking phenomenal. They're basically game devs themselves. But it's like, it's kind of sad to see where it's like, I'm getting excited for a game mode that I played in custom games browser like a month and a half ago. Like, it's kind of sad to see. And I'm like, and they try to hype it up. And it's just like, I just want you guys to focus on the shit that we like as Halo fans. And, you slowly evolve the combat, tweak things here and there. Like, I don't have a problem with sprint being in Halo. I never did. When it was in Reach, it was the only thing annoying about Reach was that it was like the breathing. Like, you could hear people across the map breathing heavy.
Like, just something you did by default. Like,
and it was also like the default loadout. So like, all the other armor abilities I was fine with. I was fine with them experimenting with shit. I think The Infinite system is like way better with equipment and like, being at certain uses, so you're not like just spawning in with it all the time. You have to actually go out and get it.
Yeah.
But Halo's always been kind of like a fun multiplayer, type game where you don't have to really play a competitive game mode to enjoy it. You could play the custom games. You could just, vibe out and just build shit and forge. Like it's always been kind of like a jack of all trades type game. Appeals to a bunch of people, but every time they try to like, codify it or they try to make it a movement shooter or something like that, it's always like it always feels bad. I'm just kind of tired of it.
Right.
So it's nice that they're going back to basics with the CE remake. I want to see what they do with Halo 7. And I'm hoping that it doesn't turn into like just, member berries type game.
Yeah, Halo 5 situation. Look, this was a great conversation because this starting conversation is going to be kind of the theme for this entire podcast. Like, Eknight hit on a lot of really big things that I'm going to even bring up with a lot of the games we're going to be talking about going forward, especially this next one, because this next one is more of just kind of like a mental check-in, and this next one is Battlefield. Y'all going to ask, we already talked about Battlefield on the last podcast, but the one thing that kind of dawned on me as like maybe like a week or two after we recorded the podcast was like, I feel like we were kind of like in a like honeymoon phase where we're like kind of riding the high of like, having just a new Battlefield and a new FPS in this like COD
New
dominated,
modern shooter that isn't
space.
like a movement shooter
exactly.
And makes you break your ankles. It doesn't have some weird gimmick to it. It's just straight up, I can get in a tank and blow you up. You can shoot me across the map with a sniper rifle. We can fight it out in jets. Like, that's why this Battlefield did so well, is because they went back to the fucking shit that made them popular in the first place, the shit that appealed to a lot of people, which was just big scale arcadey combat.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Vehicles, objective points, right? And my main criticism, I guess, of season 1 of Battlefield so far is literally red.
Before you get there, like I said,
oh my god,
he's
blue balling me again.
No, it's just one of those things. Like for clarity, the only reason we're talking about this again is not just because of season 1 and all the content that it brought. Because again, I feel like even I was kind of like riding a high. Like I still like, I'm not gonna blue ball y'all. I still really enjoy this game, despite some of the jokes I may have made on stream and make people think like I fucking hate Battlefield. I still have it installed. I'm probably going to play some tonight. Yeah, I mean, I do really like the game. I just think now that like the post-nut clarity is here, I have some issues. Season 1 brought some new issues, and Eknight kind of hit on one with Red Sex. So I'm going to let you take the floor in this. I'm going to let you speak your shit because I got some things to say as well, especially about Red Sex. So go ahead, man. Do your thing.
I need to stop doing battle royales for games that don't need battle royales.
Thank you.
That's all I need to say. Like Halo, we made Battle Royale and Forge, the players, the community. Like, that was us. We did that in Forge World, and I think we also did that in Sandbox. We made the Hunger Games custom game, which was basically based off the movie where there's a bunch of power weapons in the middle of the map, and you had to run in there and then try and kill each other. Free-for-all type game mode. It was fun for like 3 seconds, right? It's something to do. Then, we had the Forge Falcons, as of recent, made their own version of Halo Infinite's Battle Royale. I like it, but I'm not going out of my way to play it. You know what I mean? Or if someone's like, oh, let's do Battle Royale, I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll load up a custom game and do it. But most of the time, I play Halo because I like the arena-style multiplayer, and I like big team battle and squad battle, right? I like the custom games that are like the zombies and stuff like that. So moving over to Battlefield, why do I like playing Battlefield, right? Why don't I just play Halo all the fucking time, right? Well, I like Battlefield because it's usually in a modern setting, like, like a current day setting with combat, bunch of vehicles, bunch of chaos, usually a lot of crazy cinematic moments where like a plane narrowly misses you or you jump out of a helicopter last second after getting shot down, like shit like that. Like you get something a little bit different in each game, and they do it well because it's their own formula. What Battlefield started trying to do was copy Call of Duty. And I fucking
Thank you.
don't need two Call of Duties. Call of Duty has 3 different versions of itself.
We got
Why do we need 5 different Call of Duties? Hold on, timeout. Fucking 2042 was an attempt on Call of Duty because it was tax sprint bullshit. None of the bullets and none of the guns had any type of fucking uniqueness to them. Fucking you call in random fucking vehicles from time to time. It was fun for like 3 seconds, and then once all my friends stopped playing, I was like, it's boring. Like I barely played the game.
Right.
And I can like, again, I'm not a huge COD fan. Like Call of Duty bores me after I like get to the first prestige. Sometimes I don't even get there. I just put it down and forget about it. Like I'm not compelled physically to go play the game and again. Like the
just hit 4th prestige before this podcast, by the way.
Yeah, well, you have a fucking problem.
I do. We gonna get there though.
But this is one. But this also makes me like the perfect person to like show the critiques of like the game that you enjoy. What same thing was like if you play Halo, you can tell me, oh hey, like I don't like this because this reason. And when we go back and forth about it and have an actual good conversation, RedSec didn't need to be part of Battlefield 6. What they needed was better maps. Oil Well is a horrible fucking map.
Horrible.
In fact, they have a lot of maps like Oil Well in Battlefield 6 that I just are mainly infantry based. And I think the whole reason for that was because they're trying to compete with God. And here's the thing.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop you right there because I gotta
do this before I forget.
I gotta put this little thing in real quick.
Bro, you're edging me, bro.
Just for one person.
You're fucking edging me.
Ninja Wolf, if you listen to this podcast, listen, it's not me saying it.
Who the fuck is that?
It's him. It's somebody who listens to my podcast. Shout out my boy Ninja Wolf, man. That's my guy.
Okay.
Go ahead, say your part. Because people look at me crazy when I say these things, but look, it's Eknight saying it. Now what? Are we both crazy?
The New York maps, right, are mostly infantry based. It's the one map where there's like a bunch of like areas. They're all super condensed down. You can't really. There's no reason to have a helicopter on there, right? They're mostly infantry based. Some of the map, when they introduced New York, I'm thinking we're fighting across the entire city, right? Because that's what traditionally Battlefield used to do. You didn't just get like a fucking small map all the time, and it was just like, oh, this is like a city block. No, it's like the entire fucking city, and you're battling out. This is why like the desert map with the gas shit is popular. I think it's a remake. What's Liberation Peak? Some people hate it, but like it's a lot better than a lot of the maps that you have to play on. Even the recent map, Eastwood, the California map, is way better because it's just a little bit bigger than Oil Wells. Oil Wells is so fucking condensed and so fucking flat that you can get fucking sniped out of the jet that you spawn in because the runway is literally visible from the other player's spawn. It's fucking stupid. I hate that map so much. The only gold mode that I played on was Breakthrough because it literally limits the amount of vehicles that are on the map. Like that's it. Everything else, playing that shit on Conquest is a nightmare. But every big map that Battlefield 6 has is been good so far. Every small to medium sized map that they have, with I think the exception of maybe Cairo, because I do enjoy Cairo's tight spaces.
Right, yeah.
Are fucking trash.
Dog shit.
Like it's just like corner camping, or you're getting sniped because some dude's doing a glitch or some shit, and it's really fucking annoying. And I like Battlefield 6, but they can't. The fact that they went to RedSec as a Warzone, and it's literally a Warzone clone. It's not even. It's not the moment. No, I said it on stream when I loaded it up for the first time. I was like, "Is this just fucking Warzone?"
When I say it, I'm the problem. When I say
it's not. No, it's a Warzone rip. You got the same text style on the map. You dropping in from the fucking helicopter cinematic bullshit, and even when you extract, it's the same.
Oh my God. Listen, Eknight, I got to take it from you right here. I got to right here.
All right,
right
go
here.
for it.
We're about to, oh my God. Bro, listen, chat. I'm not streaming.
You just call him fucking chat.
I'm not streaming. But for my people that be in my chat that's here listening to me, did I not say all this? I said all this. and y'all looked at me, man, you're a COD.
I'm not getting paid for this podcast. I want you to know this.
Yeah, bro. Like,
we're doing this
for the love of the game. We're doing this for the love of the game.
Any money he makes off of this, he has not shared with me. I'm just.
I haven't made a dime off this podcast. I've made a fucking dime off this bitch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We do this shit for the love of the game. And I'm here to tell y'all, I said all these things. I literally said it on stream verbatim. RedSec is Warzone. It literally copied all its homework and got all the answers wrong. Everything wrong. You know what I mean?
I think the only thing RedSec does that's like semi-enjoyable is the second chance in the beginning. No, the vehicles are okay. So I'm fine with the helicopters. I'm fine with the Jeeps. The tanks are bullshit. Okay, they're just bullshit.
He's spinning.
They have a mechanic where you're supposed to go up really close and put a thermite on it to get people out of the tank. Let me tell you how many Battlefield games in regular multiplayer where that's not going to happen unless he's distracted with something else. Like, it's just very fucking difficult to do.
Y'all try to tell me this is like the all right, let's start it off with this, right? Let's start my part of this off with this, right? Y'all been telling me online. I see it on Twitter, see it on Reddit, I see it on every IGN post, I see it everywhere. Y'all are tired of battle royales, but when Battlefield does it, y'all champion this shit. Battle royales,
I'm not
telling y'all this.
I personally do not like RedSec. There's going to be Battlefield fans that do. There's going to be COD fans that do. There's going to be regular people that do.
They're going to dick ride it because they want to dick ride it because they want this game to be
they want it to be.
It is. And I'm not saying that in a bad way.
They want it to be COD. I understand that sentiment, but COD can self-sabotage itself.
What people want from this game is they want an alternative option from Call of Duty. Understand that. Battlefield 6 is a great game. It is a great Battlefield game. It is not a good Call of Duty substitute at all. At all. And I'm not saying this as a COD fan. I'm just saying this as somebody who's played Battlefield for a very long time and have played COD. I've never went to Call of Duty and said, I want a Battlefield experience. I've never, dog, in my years of streaming, y'all have never, when Ground War was a thing, you've never seen me play Ground War. You've never seen me play Invasion. I want those things in Battlefield. I don't want them in Call of Duty. I don't want that. I don't want that. You know,
yeah,
right?
And again, like it's not like Battlefield's the only thing that copied. Like Call of Duty has done their attempts at the Battlefield formula.
They copied Overwatch at one point. They've done a lot of shit. But listen, they're trying to tell y'all. RedSec, my biggest problem with RedSec, and I couldn't put my finger on it. I really couldn't put my finger on it at first. Because at first I'm like, I like this pace because I really do like the pacing of, just Battlefield in general. I like the slower movement, the slower engagement, makes you think, before you do something. You just can't head bash like Call of Duty. It's just going to come back to life. In Call of Duty, you head bash, you press square, you're right back in there. I mean, with this, you got to really play your life. You got to really play your life. And I really always like that about Battlefield. Like, I really feel like, okay, whatever I do with, this life, it has to make an impact on, my team. You know what I mean? And I like that. I really like that. And I think my biggest problem with RedSec is like, it's a battle royale with no strategy. There's no strategy to it. You can't.
It's basically boils down to kill the. You can't get the tanks and just camp at the center of the map.
It's not even that. It's literally, to my knowledge, there's objectives you can do, missions you can do that can kind of tell you. They can tell you the predictions of the circle, so you can kind of play around that. But for the most part, like my favorite battle royale, and I always say this as much as I hate that fucking game, is Apex Legends. Because Apex Legends is literally like chess. It is a chess game. It is literally you trying to get the best, positioning, the best, weaponry, take out teams strategically. You're not just running into a team and saying, okay, I guess I have to fight this. Sometimes you're making the strategic choice of, hey, we're kind of off circle. We're kind of not where we want to be. We're not in the best position. Let's take this fight somewhere else. You know what I mean? Or let's get the fuck up out of here. Valkyrie, all do whatever we got to do. I've always appreciated that with Apex. Hell, even with Warzone is about strategic positioning. As much as people don't want to say that shit, it is. Yeah, it's all about trying to move around the map strategically. You can't just run in the middle of nowhere and expect nothing's gonna happen to me. With RedSec, the map is like really big. There's a lot of POIs, and they're like really spread out with all this dead land. And it's like I feel like I always get caught in the dead land. And then the times when I'm in like some type of structure or around some type of structure, or I'm trying to strategically move around the map, it's just artilleries are blowing the fucking building away. I literally lost the game. It was a 1v1. I lost the game because an artillery strike landed and locked me into the building. I lost because I got locked in the building. But y'all want me to believe that this battle royale is better than the other options we got. Battle royales are dead, dog. I've been trying to tell y'all since 2023. I got receipts because I did a TikTok about it. I mean, I told y'all extraction shooters are next up. We're gonna talk about that.
You vaguely remember saying that was the case.
They are next up. They were next up, and battle royales need to die. Y'all been saying for years, another battle royale, but Battlefield does it, and y'all are super excited for some reason. I don't get it. And it's like, dog, I'm not even going to be light on it like I was on stream. This is probably the worst iteration of a battle royale I played other than that Halo Infinite shit. And the nod I can give to that Halo Infinite shit was that it was player made. It was player made. And I think that was better than this. I feel like this is literally just taking things from PUBG, Warzone, and Apex and just doing everything the fuck wrong. Dog. Everything is the fuck wrong. You know what I mean? The loot is shit unless you land inside of a building, go inside of a building, grab something from inside of a case, you're going to lose off rip. That's why the second chance is there. That's why the second chance is literally there, because 99% of the time, you're going to die off a drop. You're going to die off a fucking drop.
Yeah, I didn't like RedSec. Like, I won one match, I think, but like I just didn't like it because it's like, it's just like you can rat the call-ins for your boys when the second chance is done. You can rat those locations pretty easily. They're not really like I get what they're trying to do, because Apex Legends did it. I think, what was it? Apex Legends did it first, and then Fortnite copied them.
Fortnite did it first. Fortnite did it first. I think Fortnite did it first, and then Apex did it second.
Okay. One of them did it first.
Fortnite did it
but
first.
It's like you basically just call your boys back in, right? And it's like, I don't have a problem with that game mechanic in a game like Battle Royale, because it makes it so I don't have to sit here watching you guys struggle because you're down a guy, and I can actually help you guys out. And there's a reason for me to stick around towards the end of the match. But like, it's like a giant fucking radio tower, and you have to stand there in the perimeter and just kind of like either defend it or like get thirsted by like someone across the map, because it's like
thirsted by
out in the open and making all this fucking noise. Like, at least the Apex one doesn't make noise until you get called in. Like, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I gotta get my boys back, and oh, now I'm dead because this thing is making a lot of noise for no reason. And I'm just like,
they did not think
I've seen this in other. I think maybe if this came out before Warzone, maybe it came out before even Apex, maybe we'd be like praising the shit out of it because it's doing shit or trying to do shit that other games haven't done yet. But considering that it is just a Warzone clone with a bunch of other game mechanics mashed into there, I'm not gonna really just give it the time of day. Like, I'll play a few matches if like someone asks me to go play it, but I'd rather just play the regular multiplayer.
That shit's gone. Yeah,
because that's the whole reason I bought Battlefield. It's the whole reason I bought Battlefield 2042 when it first came out, because it looked like it was going to be just like Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, but with like neo-futuristic, weapons and shit, like
Near
robot dogs.
Shit.
Oh shit, sign me up. And then it was like the gunplay was kind of stale and boring. All the guns basically functioned the same, or were an iteration of another gun that was the same.
Mm-hmm.
There was no bullet drop off, so there was really no skill level to it other than just outplaying people and like setting up traps. You literally had a wall hack person, which I'm like, I don't understand why games want to have wall hacks as part of their kits when we literally have people paying for cheats. Like, I just don't understand it anymore. It's really fucking annoying. I just like, unless there's some kind of like ping system that gives you a general idea of where the enemy is, like it shouldn't be like an instant like oh, you could see them through the wall and then you can just figure out where they are. Like,
shit's crazy.
Yeah, even the Arc Raiders tracker grenade, I'm like, this shit is a live ping, dude. Like, this is kind of ass if you get hit by this. I'm kind of like, just it be a periodical ping or something, it would be fine. But like, it's a live ping. I'm kind of like, oh no, bro.
Yeah, and like, because I don't want to spend too much time on this, right? Just going into Battlefield 6 Season 1. One of my biggest issues going into Season 1, and one of my biggest issues with launch is something y'all call a desync, then y'all called it a bug, and then it became a feature called Bloom, right? Because the people online love to defend this game, and it's so perfect. And listen, it's a great game, but it is far from perfect. No game is perfect. No game, unless it's fucking Skyrim and Resident Evil 4, it is not perfect. It is not perfect. Yeah, I mean, it is not perfect, right? And it's just like, I hate that, like, people were having a problem with this issue, and it's just like, oh, you're bad, but I'm at the top of all my lobbies. It's frustrating when I know
if you're not the top of the lobby.
Hold up. It's just frustrating that when I shoot somebody and I know I got this man like literally dead to rights, he didn't even see me. And it's just like he turns around and pops me like 3 times and I'm done. But I've been shooting at him for probably like a solid, like, close range, like probably like 2 minutes, and he's still alive. It's like, I can't forgive that, bro. I cannot forgive that. And it's like, if this was Call of Duty, y'all would be going crazy. Y'all be going crazy. This would have to be fixed by the end of that launch weekend, or the game was effectively dead to y'all. They literally just patched that shit. We're recording this November 23rd. They just patched that shit a week ago, my man. The game has been out like a month now, dog.
Yeah, I will say that when it comes to like,
be fixed, like, that should have been priority number 1. That should have been with the Season 1 update. It should have been with the Season 1 update. But I get it. They had a battle pass to sell y'all, things that y'all hate. I mean, they had all this other shit they had to give y'all. Y'all hate,
like, I do like how like some of the cosmetics they fucking the community raged against because it was just a little too blue, and I was like, oh, okay,
bro,
this is kind of ridiculous.
That's another thing. Like, I've yet to find something in the store like that I kind of want to spend money on, because at the end of the day, they're gonna. The sad part about this game is like, and listen, Eknight said it. You cannot fucking deny it. Like, this game is literally meant. It's not meant for Battlefield people. It is literally meant for COD refugees, dog. It is literally meant with COD refugees in mind, dog. In mind. Oh, they hate the skins over there? We're going to make them as bland as we possibly can. They just launched with that, I forget what skin pack it was. The first skin that people were just like, yeah, I want to buy this. Like, it's the first one. I think it's like real life operators or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Cool. I don't pay attention to the store because I don't buy cosmetics for games like Call of Duty or so.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about with Battlefield.
No, same thing. Like that. Yeah. To me, when I buy cosmetics, like, I'll buy cosmetics for Halo for multitude of reasons. 1, because I make machinimas from time to time, so I need them for skits. 2, because it pisses off people that I go up against, like the cat ears and shit. Because I just find it funny when I get a message and they're raging about it. Right. But it's like, it's no different than just earning a camo to me in modern shooters. So I understand it's a difficult thing. This is probably the reason why Call of Duty went with like the Nicki Minaj skins and shit. Because it's hard to sell the color blue 1,000 times over. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But if you sell the likeness of a celebrity in a war game that shouldn't be there, it's easy.
It shouldn't be there.
Because people are like, oh my God, it's Peter Griffin. It's American guy.
It's crazy. It's like, bro, and it's like, I'm gonna leave this store alone because I'm probably not gonna buy, even though I got coins, I'm probably not gonna get anything for this game. Let's just talk about what we got. Like, he already said it. The new Black field map is cancer. It is literally cancer. The strike point mode, which is like the S&D mode they made for the Call of Duty.
Kind of like that, but I
mean?
don't see myself playing a lot of it because I'm here for the big battles.
I like it. I like it too. But my biggest problem with this game is they critically tease this small map thing. Like we got TDM. We got
it's not a small map. It's not a custom-made map. It is section of a larger map.
It's just a cutout of a map.
It was my main criticism during the beta when I was playing the 16.
Hold on. But when Call of Duty did it, when they was cutting out Warzone POIs and making them maps, where's the problem? Where's the problem?
That is a problem.
Like I said, I like Battlefield 6 a lot, but I'm not going to sit here and just mindlessly glazed because it's not Call of Duty, bro. This game has a lot of problems that, like, listen, I haven't checked out yet. I have not checked. A lot of my friends, and listen, they're not even Call of Duty people. They just moved on to Arc Raiders. You know I mean,
Arc Raiders is a different story, though.
A lot of my friends have, like, checked out of Battlefield already. They just kind of moved on to the next thing, whether they're playing Where Winds Meet, which we won't talk about on this podcast, because I haven't played enough of that
game, but I want to, but I don't have the time to.
Yeah, and they're playing Arc Raiders, or a few of us are playing
addicted to Arc Raiders right now.
You know what I mean? It's just like people have kind of left this game alone, and it's like, dog, I didn't say it on the last podcast because again, I just started playing the campaign. I have the second playthrough of my campaign out on YouTube tomorrow.
What, for Battlefield or Call of Duty?
I don't think the campaign is bad as a lot of people are saying. I really don't think it's.
You don't think Battlefield's campaign is not bad?
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad.
I think it is like the most legitimate review IGN has given in a whia
Yeah,
like 5 out of 10. I agree.
Yeah,
it's bad, dog.
I'm not saying it's like an 8 or a 9. I'm just saying I don't. Think
no. It is like the story makes no goddamn sense. It's 90% flashback missions. So like how like they're like. Everything takes place in this fucking takes place in the house, but then they're like, remember the mission that we did that we didn't tell you about 10 minutes ago? And then you play the mission for 2 missions, and then you're like, oh, okay, that was kind of boring. Like it's poorly written, and the set pieces are like we had at one point you're like, I don't know how far you were in, but there's a mission where there's a certain individual that's very important to a certain country you have to escort, and it's just like, drones, and I'm like, oh god, dude, come on. Like, it was just stupid. It's fucking stupid.
It's not that bad.
I played it day one on stream, played the entire campaign pretty much, and I was like, I just want to play the multiplayer. I've never had a Battlefield campaign, except for the exception of Bad Company 1 and 2, be good. Like 4 was not that great. 3 wasn't that great either. Again, to me, Battlefield's campaigns have always been kind of like a tutorial to get acquainted with like the weapons and the vehicles and some of the combat mechanisms. It's never been really great storytelling, like, at all.
Yeah, man. And listen, I'm willing to excuse like bad campaigns, like to a certain degree. I ain't excusing.
Yeah, I don't think a bad campaign.
I mean, I think it's just mid. I didn't come here for the campaign. I came here for the multiplayer. You kind of gave me a half cooked half. You know what I mean? Like it like if I had to give it a score, because I got to give it a score now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't give it a score in the last podcast. If I had to rate the whole package, I'm like giving it an 8. I'm probably giving it an 8, like 7.5. Like, I just think there's a lot of things, again, like the codification.
Oh, you mean the whole game, not the campaign? Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
game.
wait, damn, an 8. Yeah, that's means it's good.
Yeah, I'm like I said, like, I think like I'm here for the multiplayer. Y'all try to sell this, like, you know, small map shit. It's just cutouts of like the bigger maps. I mean, which is another problem within itself.
I want to say this because they can do small maps in a large scale, and it's called Operation Metro, Operation Locker. Like, they can do infantry-based maps.
Right.
It's just they don't want to do it that way, apparently. They just want to make just garbage. And I'm just like, dude, just make your Operation Metro, your Operation Locker, even that sci-fi.
But they can't do that, Eknight, because then it's just they're reusing old shit and they can't do
No, I'm
new
not
stuff
saying
anymore.
remake
You know what I
these
mean?
maps. I mean, yeah, I am saying remake some of these maps because Jesus Christ, those were great maps to play on. They were a lot of fun.
No, don't do that, man. Because
But
Call of
also
Duty
make
does
new
it,
ones
it's a
that
problem,
do a
man.
different spin on it. Like it's not, to me, it's not hard. Like you're talking to a guy that has a community that fucking makes maps and just makes some of them get into ranked HCS because they're that good. Like it's like mind blowing that we can have a community like that for a game like Halo, but you can't, like, as a developer, make a good map like for Battlefield 6 based on what has been before. Like if you're doing your research, you'll be like, oh, Battlefield, what's that game about? Oh, it's about big explosions, vehicles, people shooting each other, conquest, and rush. Okay, let's make maps designed around those game modes.
Yeah.
And that combat.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest problem. Like I think like Breakthrough doesn't play too well on certain maps because it could be very defender heavy or it could be very attacker heavy. So it just kind of sucks to be on the other side. Conquest is pretty balanced, but then it just comes down to how fun the map is to play.
I do like escalation.
I think for the most part, a lot of these maps are pretty fun. I just think the like I said, I think this game just kind of boils down to like it's probably like I think I'm gonna leave it at an 8, man. Like I think
overall, yeah, I think that's fine.
I think the small map, like the small map thing's not a big deal to me because I came here for the Battlefield experience. But again, they toted that, and that's not really that fun to play.
No.
The main dish is very good, but it just still kind of has its like
problems. And I still haven't really played. I played some Portal stuff. I played like a CS:GO game mode or a
I tried
weird
that.
parkour game mode and some like air race simulator drones, and they're cool. I think we need to let the community cook a little bit longer to us to get the full experience for Portal.
I think what we got right now and what we had at release 8. It's an 8. It's an 8.
Yeah,
and that's that's being generous.
However, I want to say this before I forget.
Like
I haven't played the Black Ops 7 campaign, but basically out the gate, I think that the Battlefield 6 campaign is just better because you can pause it.
And that's not saying a lot that it's better because
it's not.
I have not played Black Ops 7's campaign yet. That should tell you something. I have not played it. I have no desire to play it. I played a little bit of the first mission, and I was just kind of like, okay, there's a lot of Warzone shit going on here. I'm kind of out. Like
it's Modern Warfare 3 all over again.
Just like with Battlefield, I'm here for the multiplayer, man. I'm here for COD for the multiplayer, what it does best. Same thing with Battlefield. I think the multiplayer is fine. It is fine. It is like a little. It's great. It's great. That's why it's getting an 8. It's an 8 for great. You know what I mean? What do you rate it? You know what I mean?
Overall Battlefield?
Yeah.
Like at launch or currently?
We're going to go by season 1 because I feel like, and this is the metric we're going to use for Black Ops 2 when we get there, I feel like a lot of these games now, because they're all live services, you got to give it till that first season to kind of cook. Like
I would say at launch it was a solid 8. I would say this first season is like a 6. Mainly because they focused. Well, again, I don't like RedSec that much, right? I'll play it if I'm asked to, but I won't.
They're gonna be on my way to play it. Bro.
I don't care because because it needs to be said. It's like I don't want to play a fucking battle royale game. I really don't. I will play battle royale specific games because they're all designed about the battle royale. I won't play a game mode for battle royale unless it's either like just a one-off fan made type shit like Halo has. Or it's like, you know how like we had DMZ for fucking Call of Duty? Do you really think I'm gonna like engage with 90% of the content in that extraction shooter because it's in Call of Duty? If I was a COD fan, I would probably play it. If I wasn't, I wouldn't give a shit. And I played DMZ for like maybe a month before I just went back to playing Halo. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not that it's a bad thing that they're trying different stuff, but it's like, this is not really your lane, and I'm not going to shame you for trying, but I'm going to critique what you did, and it's not good.
And that's okay to do, too. That's the problem a lot of y'all have on the internet.
RedSec is just not fun to me. And if people
like
enjoy it, that's great.
You can like something and critique it. And that's the problem with a lot of y'all. Y'all want to like something and only sing its praises. It's okay to like something and be like, hey, I like this game, but it has its problems. Listen, I dick ride Skyrim all the time, but when people tell me, yo, Skyrim's like this, Skyrim's like that, I can see that. I can see that.
Like, even our creators have criticisms for, like, and it's mainly just gameplay stuff.
A lot of you Battlefield motherfuckers, y'all just want to sing the praises, and I get it. I get it. It's y'all been starving. Y'all have had 4 bad games in a row. Y'all finally got a good game. Y'all back on top. Y'all finally did the unthinkable. You beat Call of Duty, and to that
Honestly,
I tip my
hard.
Listen, I still tip my hat to it, because now we're hopefully gonna get some good Call of Duty games. Hopefully.
No.
After this Black Ops 7 joint.
No. They went with AI generated slop. They were like, bro, you're getting what you get.
We're gonna get there when we get there. Let's move on to something more calm that we can get through, because we're gonna talk about the Black Ops. I promise y'all. I mean, y'all not gonna get a full-blown review, but we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about a chiller rated E for everyone game. Pokemon Legends ZA, man. So if you didn't know,
I didn't finish it.
The newest, me neither, but the newest Pokemon game.
I went back to play Scarlet and Violet, actually.
Yeah, me too. That shit fire. You know what I mean? The newest Pokemon offering is out. It's not exclusive to the Switch 2, as a lot of people weirdly thought, because the way they kind of marketed this game was kind of like it was like a Switch 2, game, and it's on both. But a lot of people are buying the Switch 2 to play it on Switch 2. It takes place in the same city from X and Y. And you're there the whole game. You're there the whole game, and your mission is to just get to rank Z to A. I mean, and just become the very best in the city. I mean, I'm gonna make this short and sweet, because I only got maybe like dead ass 12, 13 hours in the game. I think this game has the potential to be one of the best Pokemon games ever. But the problem is Nintendo, man. The problem is Nintendo. The problem is probably Game Freak, really. But I mean, it's probably Game Freak. The problem is Game Freak. I mean, I think this game has a lot there. I mean, they finally gave us private rooms for private matches, so you can like host your own tournaments and stuff, which we'll be doing probably sometime in the new year. We're gonna do like a little Liddy Gang tournament. We're gonna give people some time to get their Pokemon up. We're gonna have rules and shit like that too, like no legendaries and shit like that. But for the most part, like, I really like what's here. My only 2 critiques I have so far with my 13 hours in, which is like, to some people told me that it's like I'm almost like I'm a little over halfway done the game, because it's only like a 30-hour game, like 25, 30-hour game, depending on what you do. I think my biggest issue is just being in the city. Like, I feel like you're just trapped in the city the whole game, and it's like, it's cool at first, and then it's like, okay, I kind of wish we could like explore all the regions like Arceus did, because I thought that was really good about Arceus, was like you went to different areas and biomes and stuff.
Interject here for real quick.
Go ahead, man. Do your thing.
This feels like what the game we should have got with Arceus, and then like it feels like it's backwards, in my opinion. Like, it's like Arceus did so much to push the spin-off genres forward, to the point where people wanted a main game just around Arceus.
Yeah.
And pretty much we did kind of get that, but we wanted multiplayer and stuff. And then they were like, okay, cool. So we're going to get rid of everything that made Arceus good, and then add multiplayer, and then add a bullshit dumb story and some vague references to the last game.
Yeah, man. I just don't like the city thing. The battling is phenomenal. The catching Pokemon,
I'm kind of on the
great.
fence about that.
Damn, like, why?
Bro, all right. So I like that he runs around with me at all times whenever I want him to. I like the fact that I can be like, go here and attack. But you know what's fucking annoying?
It's the walls and shit.
Well, there's that. it's also annoying that whenever I cast the move, that if he has to stand perfectly still while he's doing it, and also like fucking just like the positioning, you can't put him in certain positions unless you're standing right there. Or sometimes the move has a specific area that you have to like, you know, like if you cast like a water gun attack, he takes like 45 steps to the right. Or he doesn't just do it right where he's standing. He has to run back to you and do it. I'm like, bro, what is this garbage? Like, why do you have cooldowns if the cooldown is him just running back here? Like, what the fuck?
Man,
it makes no sense.
There's certain nuances that people are like, oh, it's like a skill thing. You have to do like.
It's not a skill thing. It's just bad gameplay.
Yeah,
Pal World does a better job.
Yeah,
It is actually just bad. Arceus does a better job, and that's turn based. Like
I think based off of what I played, because it's
downgraded. I'm sorry, it's just a downgraded Arceus game. It's a cheap.
He's not going crazy today, y'all.
Because it is. I like the story is like Mega Evolution is going crazy. You got to battle the Mega Evolution. All right, cool. And I fight the first Mega Evolution, which is Absol, and Absol literally only targets me and not my Pokemon. What the fuck is that? And then it's like, okay, so like I can Mega Evolve. All right, cool. You literally just threw a Mega Evolution for nostalgia reasons. The community have been asking for more Mega Evolutions. It's one of the better game mechanics in the main franchise. Like you guys have been doing like spin-off versions with like Gigantamax, fucking terrestrializing. I like terrestrialization because it actually adds strategy. Same reason why people like Mega Evolution. Gigantamaxing was just like a blend of like, you know, Mega Evolution, but not really. And I don't care that like Mega Evolution is the gimmick for this Legends game. I care the fact that I can't like leave the city, explore the rest of the Kalos region, and actually like, you know, like have some sort of conflict. Like it's so bad.
I'll probably sell it to you in DLC. Trust me, it's coming.
The $20 DLC with locked Mega Evolutions.
30.
In a competitive game.
30.
Right. 30. I forgot. It's Nintendo. Yeah. Raichu X and Y are locked behind a paywall along with a bunch of other ones. Like, what is that shit? And then it's like, it's not even like the DLCs for Scarlet and Violet, because at least then you can get the Pokemon through trading. You can't get the Mega Stones through trading. You have to buy the DLC. So if there's any advantage to those Pokemon, you're fucked. If you're playing the ranked game mode to get the other ranked Pokemon Mega Evolution Stones, which is like the 3 starters from Kalos. Also, speaking about the starters, why the fuck are we doing 2 Johtos and 1 random fucking
weird,
especially Tepig at that? Like, what the fuck? Like, I love Totodile, but like, and Chikorita's like, you know, it's Chikorita. I don't really hate it, but I don't like it. But fucking Tepig.
Yeah, man.
What, because of the fucking Cyndaquil or the Typhlosion controversy? Like, you got rid of them because of that? Is that really it?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And then the Mega Evolutions themselves, some of them are horrible.
Yeah, man. Like,
Mega Starmie is a meme, and I fucking love it. But like, you can't have like half your roster be dog shit. Like, you really can't. I'm sorry.
Came to this podcast to give y'all
Mega Victory Bell should have been like the fucking plant from Little House of Horrors. Like, it should have been like, you set that up to be a horror film, and then it was just a giant like leaking ball sack. Like, what the fuck?
What are you rating? I want to know what you rating.
I haven't finished the game, but I've already seen a couple reviews. I've already seen that like the gameplay just doesn't change.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You just get more Mega Evolutions. It's what you see is what you get within the first like 5 hours of the game.
Yeah.
And there, as far as like the wild Pokemon that you can catch, it's all in the city. There's like one region that's like covered in snow that I haven't unlocked yet. I'm just like, bro, I checked out, started playing Scarlet and Violet on my Switch too, because it runs better.
It runs way better.
It runs way better than the I like Scarlet and Violet, but I did agree that the lack of like unique biomes and unique like like the storytelling for Scarlet and Violet is actually good.
Yeah, the hardware held that game back. The
Yeah,
hardware definitely
that
held the game back.
the fucking Titans, the dog dude, and like that
Fire.
tug at the heartstrings, like fucking, you know, your crazy rival friend is like battle me, and it actually is difficult to battle. Like it's like I was like, oh damn, like everything but like just the open world is and the gameplay is like or I should say the performance is like good.
I mean,
like everything else was good.
He's not spitting, man. He's spitting, bro.
But Legends ZA is a major downgrade from Arceus, and
major.
I don't like. You can like it. That's fine.
It's like a 9. I give Arceus like a 9.
Arceus is like a 10 for me. Like it's a good game.
I don't want to
legitimately good game.
I don't want to say it
stands on its own. It's a Monster Hunter version of Pokemon, and I fucking loved it.
I don't want to say a 10 because I haven't finished it yet. I'm trying to finish it.
So you know why I'm saying it's a 10? Because I got to the part where you fight Garrett, what was it? It's not Giratina. It's one of the legendaries. And then you fight him again in his horse form. And I'm like, oh shit, they pulled a Cynthia. Like it's like, oh shit. Yeah. And you have to do that for the other legendaries too. But I didn't get past that part. But like technically, you know, like I beat the main story. It's kind of like Monster Hunter in a sense where you beat the main story, quote unquote, and then the end game story, which is like fighting Giratina and all the other legendaries and shit. But that's my point. The game has so much content to offer and had a lot of like crafting mechanics were really good and enjoyable.
Music too. Great music.
Yeah, music was great. Stealth mechanics. Fucking the fact that you can get run up on by an alpha Machoke and that'll just run your fade because it's ancient times and Pokemon don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, it's good. Like there's and also I can ride Pokemon.
Yeah,
I have to tame them first, but I can ride them. Like I can get a Bravaria to fly. I can get the
Sneasel
to climb. The fucking what's his name? The Ursaring and oh bro, the actual fucking like ancient forms of Pokemon, like Dragon Steel type Gudra is fucking crazy. Yeah. Rock type Arcanine. Give me more variants. Come on.
Ghost Typhlosion. Hello?
Fucking Grass Electric first in the generation. Voltorb. Like, we were cooking. You know what we get with ZA? Mega evolutions that look like dog shit. There's like a handful that look good. Man.
And a Bland City. What you played? What did you
It's a 5, dog. It's a 5. It is an average game at best. It is not. It does not stand out.
Better than me.
I didn't even play the multiplayer because I was like, bro, if the game is just gonna frustrate me in normal play, why would I play the multiplayer? Like it makes no sense. Like why am I gonna grind out ranked to get these versions of Mega Evolutions that I can only use in this game and can't even transfer to like the next Pokemon game?
Yeah, yep.
This is like
use Pokemon Home for that game until May of next year.
Yeah, and you're not why? Because most of the Pokemon are in other games that you can just play. Like, it doesn't make sense. Unless you can bring
this joint. They want you to grind this joint.
Unless you can bring Mega Stones into Home and bring them to the next game, which we don't know if it's even going to be a normal mainline game with new Pokemon. Like, it's just Pokemon has kind of lost the plot, and I don't blame them because they have to basically come up with new ideas every fucking couple of years for new monsters, and 9 times out of 10 it's like some fucking weird furry bait that just is like here's this fucking what's it or it's a bag. I don't have a problem with those Pokemon, but the design of them makes them look stupid. Like you can have your trash bags, you can have your like Magneton and Magnemite were great, but it's literally just a magnet. Right?
Yeah.
Grimer and Muck are great because it's literally just like sludge and it's your typical slime type monster, right?
Yeah.
Pocket monsters. That's what they're going for. But then you go with like an ice cream cone that lives out in the mountains. What? You got a fucking a Slurpuff, which is just a giant cream puff thing. Like what the fuck?
I forgot about that.
Like Scarlet and Violet, as much as the criticism for like the gameplay or the performance, I should say, was a lot of the new Mons, I like their designs.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
I like the ostrich that looks like fucking Lady Gaga. I liked fucking I liked the starters up until the cat stood up. I was like, all right, bitch. I need you on all fours again. Like, I need you to be just a normal animal. Come on, man. I'm tired of these fucking bipedal Pokemon.
Shout out Meowscarade, man. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Masquerade is an actual good, like in battles. Masquerade is a good design and a good Pokemon, but I'm just like, you need to just be like a grass cat or tiger or something. I need you to be normal, bro. But like, even the pseudo legendary, the ice dragon, fucking Godzilla reference, phenomenal. I like even the whale ice Pokemon, phenomenal. Like most of the bug types were really well designed. Scarlet and Violet, we ate in terms of design, like in my objective opinion. But fucking ZA is such a garbage game. Yeah, and man. I don't even know how you would play it competitively. And someone, if you're gonna say skill issue, I'm just be like, I think it's just a gameplay issue. I don't think it's like fun to play.
Somebody on Twitter said it was it was Reddit. They said it was like a skill issue. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to move around strategically around your Pokemon. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, but like if I can have the ability to either directly control my Pokemon, or if my Pokemon can cast from the spot they're standing in a ranged move, which theoretically is how Pokemon battles usually work out. Like even in the show, like they're not just gonna like, oh, let me run back to my trainer and fucking stand here until he tells me to cast Water Gun. Like, no, you're literally just like doing it from that spot. He turns around, does it, dodges. They literally tell them to dodge. We don't have a dodge mechanic at all. Like if there was a dodge mechanic, like they like get out the way and that's on like a cooldown or some shit as like a move, like I'd be like, oh, okay, this game's kind of cooking here with the skill. But like it's literally just if he's standing too far away, he runs back. By the time he runs back, he's getting hit with another move, so it's basically a free move for whoever you're fighting against. Yeah, and then you lose. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. Well, it's skill based. It's not. It's literally just the bare bones game mechanics of Hal World, and without the trainer doing any damage. That's it. It's a 5 out of 10 game. The story's lame. The ranking system is you literally skip ranks at some point. You hit U and then you skip all the way to like F, and I'm like, that's stupid. So we don't even get traditional gym battles.
Plot armor.
Yeah, it's dumb. Even the Mega Evolution story is not even mysterious. It's just random bullshit. They got Zygarde in there who has like a giant torpedo form, and I'm like, why are you a fucking World War II blimp? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, man. So I'm once again, I'm gonna be a little bit more nicer than Eknight. Like I said, this game had a lot of potential to be really good, but they just kind of dropped the ball with. I just think it would have been better if we could go outside of the city. Like, even if there was like a region or two we can go outside of the city, this game might have been like an 8.5 for me, because I like what's here. You know what I mean? This is one of those games where I can definitely tell you these games don't go on sale anyway, but I wouldn't buy
this game
are on
at sale $70. Nintendo has
I would not buy this game at $70 because it's $70 on Switch 1 and 2.
It's $90 because crazy. If you want to play the online mode.
That's right.
If you want to play online, it's an additional subscription, and it's also $90 for the DLC that they had announced immediately after the game launch. Yeah. Or prior to the game launch.
No, it came out with when I was at GameStop.
It's available now. I thought I had to wait.
Bro, they was buying it that night when I was at the GameStop. They were getting their codes to download it that night.
That's crazy. Also, what are you trading in for GameStop Anything Day? P-Picks? You got that?
No, man.
So there's a game that a fan made called Pokemon Gamma Emerald. Yeah. It is a 3D to 2D type game, right? Mm-hmm. Set in the exact same art style as the original games. It has more content in that demo that gets me excited to play that game than fucking ZA. and I will show
Damn.
you. I will show you. Okay, and you can download it right now. They haven't taken it down yet, but I will show you a screenshot of what the battles look like. Real quick, here you go. Check your DMs. Here's a copy paste from the game itself.
Let me see this shit.
All right, that is a screenshot. Let alone the animation style is smooth as fuck.
That's fire.
And you take place on an island. You like crash landed there. It's like an open world kind of situation in the original like 2D to 3D art style that Pokemon.
Shit. Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, if fans are making better games than Nintendo right now when it comes to Pokemon, I'm just saying, it's kind of sad. I get probably game.
Are you hopeful for Metroid Prime 4, man?
The only thing I hate is that fucking background character.
Yeah, everybody hates that background.
Yeah, it's because it's fucking annoying, and we don't need a fucking sidekick.
Yeah, man.
Part of the fun of Metroid Prime is the mystery, the solaceness. Like I still play the first game on my Switch. Currently, I got to redo it because I don't know, for whatever reason, I got to get a new SD card for Switch 2. And part of the fun is like you're just by yourself figuring out what's going on this alien planet. Like that's the fun of the game.
You're like, kind of like a space detective. I always liked that with the Prime games.
Yeah, even Prime 3, where you do get interactions with other fucking like human beings and like the Federation, it kicks off in a way that's like, yeah, you're fighting with these dudes, but like at the same time, it's like, you know, they're not gonna last, and it's gonna be all you from, and like fucking fighting the other corrupted hunters in that game was awesome because they didn't really talk.
Yeah.
And if they did, it was like very minimal. Now they have this fucking annoying ass sidekick. I hope there's a mute button for dialogue. I'll just read the subtitles. I'm good, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This shit pisses me off.
Nintendo's not doing too good with their new flagship system, man. I will say that. Like the Switch 1 hit it off the bat really strong. Probably because they had a Zelda game, and Zelda games just
Breath of the Wild sold that game.
Do good. Yeah.
There's the whole reason you bought that shit.
Yeah. What did I say? I rate this game. I'm gonna give ZA from what I play, because I like what I play, man. I like what I play.
That's fine. That's fair. I'm not gonna I'm not shitting on your score. I'm just saying personally.
I think it's like a 7 for me.
It's a 5 for me, dog.
I think it's a 7.
It is a game that is playable.
I mean, all right, man. The moment y'all waiting for, man. The moment y'all been waiting for. A lot of y'all been asking me on stream how I feel about the game of the year, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Say that. All right, man.
I would have stopped doing this podcast if that was legitimately your game of the year, dog. I'm not gonna lie. That shouldn't even be in your top 10. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, it's probably top 10, but it's nowhere near top 5.
Yeah, no, the shit that I've seen. Yo, what's up with the gliders? When did they added gliders?
That's the new parachute. Instead of a parachute for Warzone, we're gonna glide in. You know what I mean?
What the fuck? Okay, I thought that was regular multiplayer. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Nah, that's the end game shit. So to just clarify, right? So it's on wax. As of recording, November 23rd, I've not played campaign yet. I've heard all the rumors. I've seen said rumors. It turned me off. I will say that I played, I said it earlier, I played about maybe 10 minutes of the campaign, and two things pissed me off immediately is that the campaign is meant for you to play with 4 people. Like it literally asks you before you start the campaign, do you want a squad fill or not? You know what I mean? So if you do play solo like I did, I played solo, you're met with this thing where it's like you're playing as Mason and there's supposed to be his other teammates there, but you hear them talking, but they're not there with you. I mean, there's no AI.
There's no AI NPCs to back you up.
I kind of backed out after I opened up a Warzone crate. I was like, yeah, they done Warzone-ified the campaign, which
I don't.
In Black Ops 6, it wasn't that bad, but in this, I can
Black Ops 6 was way better.
Way better.
Bro, even okay, so there's a part, right? I haven't played it, but I've seen it because the ridiculousness of this game is where like you hallucinate, like you get to a part where you just start hallucinating.
The whole game is that. That's what the whole
Is that the whole game? I thought that was just one mission.
Bro, that's what the whole game was about. The
Bro,
whole
Black
game
Ops 6 had a mission where you hallucinated, and they did it in a horrific way where it's like they introduced the COD Zombies mode. And I praised that part of the campaign because I was like, bro, this is a way to get you interested in another game mode.
Bro, that cradle shit from Black Ops 6 is this is Menendez's plan back in the 80s, was to release the cradle from Black Ops 6 in the 90s in 2035. That's
great.
In 2035, he was going to release the cradle thing. You know what I mean? And he's the scarecrow now. You know what I mean? Fear. He's going to control everybody with fear. I mean, it's fear gas. That's what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? And hey, man, listen, I ain't here for that. I haven't played zombies either. I was gonna attempt
zombies,
a bit of zombies
in the beta. Like, I think it's fine. Like,
yeah, people said that the zombies community likes it a lot. So if they
like
it, then it's great.
I'm not a zombies guy.
I'm here to tell y'all why I almost have 2 days worth of playtime in the multiplayer. I'm here to tell y'all that. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm gonna tell y'all. And then we're gonna move on to a great conversation to be had, right? Maps. I think they said we got 12. Somebody said 16, but it doesn't feel like 16. It feels like 12. It might be 12. I like every map, but like 3 of them. So I think we're like really good. I think we're hitting it off a lot better than Black Ops 6 on that department. A lot of my biggest problems with Black Ops 6 were kind of remedied in Black Ops 7. But then again, Black Ops 7 has its own issues. Like I was saying, when I was streaming it last week, or a couple days after the game it came out, probably like 5 days after. This game's honeymoon is a lot shorter, just because again, it is literally like a carbon copy of Black Ops 6. I will say it for you. You don't have to put it in my mouth. I will say it for you. It is it is DLC. It is $70 to $100 DLC. For Black Ops 6, they added wall jumping, gave us new maps, new guns, $70, please. That's what it is. I will say what it is, just like I did with Modern Warfare 3. The biggest problem we have right now is we got like up until like 3 days ago, we had a 1-gun meta. It was literally a 1-gun meta. You couldn't use anything else if it wasn't a shotgun or a marksman rifle, because they're busted too. They are fucking busted. They are fucking. We have a 2-shot. It's a 2-burst marksman rifle. It will kill you in those 2 bullets at any range.
It's not that sniper rifle that's literally like a charge up and it just shoots a burst.
Nah, that's a sniper rifle. That joint's crazy too.
That should just be a marksman rifle. That shit's
that
weird.
That joint's crazy. That's a sniper. That's busted too. The snipers are busted. I feel like there's that like they did the most minimum amount of balancing with this game, like on release. Like the Dravik was busted in the beta. It is now again busted. It wasn't busted like on launch. It was kind of like normal. It's like busted, like really busted now after the latest patch, because they had to nerf the M15, because that gun is just insane with the new movement. It is literally an AR that gets AR range, and you can move like a sub with it. It is insane. That joint is disgusting. It is crazy. It's now nerfed though, so the problem's really kind of it's nerfed. It's nerfed. It's definitely nerfed. Yeah, it's definitely nerfed.
I don't know why. All right, maybe it's just a gameplay philosophy for me, but like, why nerf guns that are good instead of just making the other ones better? Like that's
because from a competitive standpoint, right? I mean, you don't want to bring everything up to meet something, because then it becomes the problem of like just everything is crazy. Everything is fucking crazy. What you want to do is just kind of create a balanced playing field by bringing everything down to the same level. Like the biggest problem people had with the Dravik versus the M15 is that they don't want they obviously know that there's 2 different caveats to using the SMG and using the AR. The problem is the only thing you're getting in this game is mobility with the SMGs, which you can already get with the ARs, because the movement in this game is busted. It's really the attachments. And I've been saying that to people. The attachments are busted, bro. You got to read the description on some of these attachments. You're getting +3 dive to fire speed, +3 hip fire, +3 horizontal off of like one attachment. Like, it's crazy. Like, the type of shit you can do in this game is kind of busted. They gotta bring some shit down. They gotta tone some shit down.
I think that just because you can get vertical, and I think this is one of my main concerns when I played the beta. Like, I know they tweaked aim assist for console players and made it like more powerful at longer ranges, but I think the biggest issue for console players might end up being the fact that as a PC player, I can turn on a dime and snap to a position pretty easily. But
yeah,
if you're getting
aim assist a lot, they turn down.
If you're getting vertical with it, it's a lot harder for console, because even in Halo, like I'm like the Banshee's a problem because I can like vertically like outpace your ability to turn on a controller, and same thing when I'm like reacting to shit, I can face the problem faster than you guys can turn. So it's like, unless you got like something's tweaked for the controller players for the vertical combat, I feel like that's going to be a major issue. Like, once the honeymoon or period wears off for other people, they're going to just be bitching about PC players. Just like turning on them.
They've already came out with a dev talk. I think it was Wednesday, basically saying, "Hey, we hear all of your complaints. That's why they gave us Endgame, because you weren't allowed to get Endgame until you beat the shit campaign. But then they reverted that so you could play.
So counterpoint to the Endgame, right? Why am I playing this to level my guns when I want to actually play the fucking multiplayer?
Because they've added another way to grind, and they got co-op campaign camos now, so you can just grind Endgame endlessly to get the camos. It's not that hard. Like, I got a couple guns, but
that's why it's PvE only and not like PvP. Yeah. But like that's my point. Like, it's one thing if you're grinding for camos, but it's another thing if I want to actually play the game and unlock attachments and stuff, and like get a feel of how they function. Like, playing a PvE mode doesn't really translate to PvP that well.
Right? Yeah. I understand that sentiment, but like, I think that shit's just there for, the zombies people, the people that just kind of want another layer to the game. Like, I'm not mad at them for trying to give us more content. Like, I don't care. I think the end game, if I had to give you an honest opinion, I've only played like 3-4 games. I think it's a missed opportunity, personally. But like, again, I'll do that in the full review. Like I said, this is going to be solely on the multiplayer. We got 30 guns. And like I said, all the ARs are fucking busted. They're busted. They're fucking crazy. And it's insane because if you come to my streams, twitch.tv/BLAZEDxENFERNO, you already know I'm always complaining about the SMG meta, because there's always, in every Call of Duty, SMG meta. Now we just got a crazy AR meta, and I think that might be worse than the SMG meta, man. I think it might be worse, bro, because, again, we got an AR that moves like a sub and gets range like an AR. So it's like, it's just a do-it-all gun. It can do literally everything with nothing bad about it. Nothing bad about it. I mean, I like the way they moved around some of the perks from the beta. Like, they moved, I think lightweight. They moved lightweight for sure, because I think that was in category 3. They moved lightweight. They changed dexterity, so you don't need dexterity to be able to slide and aim down sights. It's just now you do all that shit way better, because there is no hip fire.
That was like a weird thing I had for the beta. It was just,
I'm glad they fixed that. Yeah,
I was like, why are you making a movement shooter style gameplay, and then you need like 4 perks to even perform half the movement that you're trying to get us to use? It's kind of
I thought that was strange too, but I think they balanced out things pretty well, man. Like I said, if there's like, again, my only critique is probably like the balancing right now. The maps are fine. I know people want my opinions on this one thing, so I'm gonna give it to y'all. Skill-based matchmaking, baby. Skill-based matchmaking, man. So
I heard it doesn't work.
They told us it was minimal, man. They told us it was minimal. And I'm gonna give y'all my data. Everybody's giving y'all their data. And I don't feel like I heard one person that I watch talk about it, the same thing, but not everybody else. So it's like maybe it's just a like couple of people thing, but like I got this thing where I'm kind of running into like the same people on different days. Like there'd be a guy like, hey, I know that guy. I was playing with him 2 nights ago. You know what I mean? He was in my lobby 2 nights ago. So it's like I'm kind of running into the same people, which is kind of making me believe that the skill-based matchmaking is a little bit more strict than they're leading it on to be, because they said it's minimal, but we don't know what's minimal. Like I will say it doesn't feel like there's too much skill-based damage. It feels like it because that's a real thing. Skill-based damage is a real thing. It's in like a lot of these live shooters. I know Apex has it. A lot of these games have that shit, man, where it's just kind of like it dumbs certain things down to make your to just kind of fuck with your performance. And I think they turn that shit off. They turn that shit off. But the skill-based matchmaking kind of just seems like it's not as strict as people are saying. Like it's still on. It's on full blast. Like I don't think it's full blast because I've literally got like fucking bot lobbies out the ass. I've got like straight up like
that's probably why they're saying it's still on. You know what I mean? So like here's the thing. So when I'm like, oh, I want my casual modes and like Halo to have people that just like aren't sweats all the time, it's like the people that are on the receiving end of you're the sweat, right?
Yeah.
So like they're gonna say it's on because if they're constantly encountering like I guess like a sub-average like player, you know what I mean? Like you're like there's the pros, right? The top tier dudes, right? That just like flick on people without a second thought and they're just like crazy at the game. Then you have like the higher tier ranked players that play the game super competitively. They're super sweaty, but they're not as good as the pros because they just listen to what the pros say and then just do what they do. They don't try to invent their own, methods. And you have like the above average players that are like, they're kind of good at the game. Like this is where I place myself in like Halo and shit. Like I'm like slightly above average.
That's where I would put myself.
And then you have like the average player that's just like, you would call them a bot on a bad day and call them really good on a good day. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then you have people that just shouldn't be playing PvP. And
I think,
but still is. I think the problem. Hold on, let me finish the point. The thing is with no matchmaking on, you're gonna encounter a sweat from time to time, and I think people are so
used to being protected.
No, because I think with skill-based matchmaking, depending on how aggressive it is, you're either gonna get matches where you're playing against people who are basically the same skill level as you, or higher. And I think. Right. If you're constantly encountering sweats, that's an issue. That's not an issue of the skill-based matchmaking. I think that's an issue with the fact that the sweats are playing the non-skill-based matchmaking more,
right?
Because now they're getting clips. Because now they're going up against bots, essentially, or they're going up people that are not should not be in their lobbies. And I think skill-based matchmaking to a degree does protect the average player, but I think the problem with most games is that the skill-based matchmaking has a problem of multiplying it so you encounter sweats as often as you encounter people on your skill level. And I think
oh, my bad, bro.
No. It's just that it's essentially a different form of ranked. And I think it should be for social game modes, it should just be 100% turned off. Just you're gonna get a sweat in your game. It's gonna happen. Someone on your lobby is gonna be like scratching their ass in casual play. Not paying attention. It's gonna happen. Like that's fine. I think skill-based matchmaking should only be for unranked game modes with a competitive mindset or ranked game modes in general.
Agreed.
So people saying it doesn't work, it's possible that they just straight up lied, but I don't see. I'm not Activision. I'm not Call of Duty devs. I don't see the spreadsheet data. I can't tell you if it's working or not. So you're going anecdotally off of all these people. I didn't think it was really working in the beta.
It was working in the beta, dog. That
No,
shit.
because I was just going up against sweat after sweat after sweat in the beta, and I did a lot of open whatever it was called.
The open playlist. I'm gonna say this. I talked
to a couple other people who are Call of Duty fans or do enjoy playing Call of Duty, like my boy Wolverine, and like he was like, "Yo, it just felt really fucking sweaty. Like it didn't feel like it was off at all." So I'm like,
I'm gonna say this. I think you brought up a good example, Halo Infinite, because I think Halo Infinite.
Halo Infinite is egregious with this shit.
No, I think they have the same issue right now, and I think Halo Infinite don't really got nobody. This Call of Duty is probably the lowest selling Call of Duty of all time. I think it's very clear that like the sentiment towards Call of Duty is just like most people have checked out. You know what I mean? So I think the only people that are really left on these two games are the diehards. The people who play this shit all the time, play this shit every day. Their skill level is pretty average. So you're running into people that are either on your skill level or above it, or just kind of a little bit below it. You know what I mean? And I think that's what I've been encountering. Like, again, I get like, there's a famous clip now on my stream of me trashing these dads. They had to be dads. I don't know who the fuck they were. They were talking some shit about me. I talked some shit back. I told them I was going to slam them next game because there's persistent lobbies now. So it's like, I don't have to worry about you going anywhere unless you back out. And I told them, don't back out. And I slammed them. You know what I mean? And then I got a couple more matches of that. And that's the persistent lobby thing is another thing too, because if you slam the same team too much, it does break you up. And if you get slammed too much by the same team, it does break you up. It says, hey, let us find you another game, man. You are getting fucked by these guys. Let us find you another game. And I
do like that they brought it back. I missed that for Halo.
I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. Like, let me run it back with this team 2-3 times. You can break that shit up. That's cool. I don't care. I think that, again, the problem that I've been running to, like I was playing the other night, like 2 a.m. in the morning, the only people that are going to be playing Call of Duty 2 a.m. on a Wednesday night are the people who are, like, just about this shit. You know what I mean? So, again, like, I think it is minimalized. I don't think it's like what people think it is. People think that shit's like 10%. I really think it's probably at like a 40, 50. It might be half. It might really be half. People are saying minimally considered and thinking that means like 10, 5% SPMM. It's probably at like a 30 or a 40.
I'm be honest, just turn it off, dog. Because I don't know if back in the day we even had SPMM back in the day.
Apparently we did. To their data, I don't believe that.
It didn't feel like it.
I think they have the data, and I think this game. I low-key think, and this ain't even a joke, I think Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is like a big CIA conspiracy, bro. I really do. I think it is a social experiment. Like, this game is a walking social experiment. Like, I think a lot of things that they're doing, like we're going to touch on the AI right now. I think with the AI and stuff like that, a lot of the things that they're doing is to just kind of gauge perception. Like, I think they kind of already knew, like, and this is just me tinfoil hatting and shit. I think they kind of already knew, like, this game was cooked. Like, I think they already knew, like, they played that campaign fucking probably 9 months ago and knew, like, this is dog shit, but we got to put it in there. You know what I mean? I think with a lot of this artwork they had, they were like, fuck it. They hate AI, but like, fucking leave it in there. Like, don't change the shit. See what they do. I think this is a big social experiment to just kind of prove a lot of people right and wrong at the same time. You know what I mean? And try to pivot with the next game, because we know it's coming next year, man. People think, oh, GTA's coming, so they're not going to drop they will be dropping a Call of Duty next year. I guarantee it.
You know what I kind of think is that they dropped the worst.
They are not going to let Black Ops 7 be a 2-year game. And the thing is, this game has a great multiplayer. I can see it if they just keep the content, like I said on stream, keep the content flowing, keep it good, keep the maps cool, keep the guns coming, listen to your community like they've been doing. They saw the M15 was busted, they nerfed it. That shit is nerfed, dog. That shit is nerfed. It still fries, but it's not frying like it was on launch. That shit was crazy. You couldn't use any other gun, dog. That's the first gun you get. It's not like the third gun, level 30, level 40. That is the default rifle, bro. So I think this game is a big social experiment for them to see what they're gonna pull with the next game, dog. Like, because I think the next game, and this is just wishful thinking, probably. I think they're gonna really go back to the drawing board because it's Infinity War with the next one. The next one is, I think, confirmed that it's Modern Warfare 4. They usually do a lot more like not balancing, but more so just kind of, they change the formula every time they come around. So it's like, I think with this next game, we're not going to see Omni movement, which sucks.
They said they weren't
really
going to do
Omni
it.
movement.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with Omni movement, but I just like the problem I had with, I think, Black Ops 7 was that it is essentially just a half-assed like flip on Black Ops 6. It's just Black Ops 6 with a new coat of paint and a different like ability to jump. And that it's just sad to see. And I'm just like, I usually play the COD campaigns, and the only ones that I haven't played are like Infinite Warfare, which I heard some mixed reviews for. The World War II one, I think I played a bit of before I was just like, I'm all right. This game's kind of mid. And this recent Modern Warfare remake 3, which I'm glad I skipped because you said it's basically just like Black Ops 7, which is a Warzone map.
Not gonna lie, Modern Warfare 3, it might have been the last good COD, like great COD. I mean, I think we slept on it when it was out because I think they did so much weird shit. Again, like, I think what they're trying to do now with the Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7, I think that's the problem. I think we've always had it where it was like Black Ops, then Modern Warfare, Black Ops, then Modern Warfare, There was always like a nice,
and then like a random,
like it was like a
it
refresh. Every year it was like kind of like a refresh. You got something different, and now it's like we're kind of just getting the same thing back to back. Like, they might have went from the 90s to 2035 in Black Ops 7, but it's still effectively Black Ops 6. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, like the fact that it's on the same framework, the fact that there were cheaters in your beta, meaning the code is literally probably the same for the game. It's man, it's more of the same shit. I'm not really too excited to download the game to check out the multiplayer. Like, it's just one of those things where I'm just like,
I think
played the beta, I wrote it off.
The multiplayer is pretty good.
I'm sure it is to a certain extent.
I give the multiplayer itself like a 9.5, bro. I give it like a 9.5. Not like I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because I think the only problem I have with it is, again, the balance. I think the balancing is an issue, a strong issue. Because again, like going back to Battlefield, like that Bloom shit, which was a feature. Y'all was telling me it was a feature. Then y'all told me it was my internet. And then y'all told me it was a server issue on their part.
I would mag dump a dude in Battlefield 6, and it would be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I just dumped half my clip with an AR, and you popped me once with like a pistol.
Yeah, man, it's a mess, man. But don't let the Battlefield kids hear you say that, dog. They're gonna be upset.
But it's the truth. Like, that's the truth. Like, it's one thing to be like, all right, it's not as bad as you guys are making it out to be. It's another thing to be like, I've witnessed this firsthand several times. Like, I'm not a COD fanboy. I have no skin in the game to shit on fucking Battlefield 6. I like Battlefield 6's multiplayer. I like the chaos of it. I just hate that they tried to do shit that COD has done and acting like they're doing it. Yeah, I don't want the same thing with Halo 4. I don't want COD in my Halo. I don't want fucking, like, the reason I even bother to play separate games is because they offer different experiences. Like I wouldn't play fucking Arc Raiders, and then just because they have energy shields, it's like, oh, it's like Halo. Oh, they got shields. Oh my god, no, it's nothing like that shit.
Yeah,
Like
and that's my problem too. Like, stop. Like, Battlefield 6's biggest problem, and I'm gonna say is that they're doing too much white knighting, man. Like they're trying to be like this good guy, like they weren't the bad guy for like fucking. Dog, listen.
Battlefield 2042.
Hold on.
Five was alright, I guess.
Hold up. I'm not even talking about Battlefield. Let's talk about the publisher, because that's what people like to talk about. They like to talk about the people that control the game. Let's talk about EA, right? I'm going to take y'all back about fucking 15 years. Some of y'all, hopefully all of y'all, because this should be an 18 plus podcast. Should be,
probably not.
Kind of understand this joint, right? Ready? I'm going to take y'all back to 2010. We had something called online passes. Who started that? EA did. EA did it with Battlefield 3. They started that shit. Let me take you back. Let me go 6 years into the future, right? Battlefront 2. What did they do? They literally, in the EU, made it illegal for loot box. They got sued by the EU for predatory practices with loot boxes, right? Cool. Let's talk about only Battlefield now, right? I'm going to take you back a little bit now. Let's go. Battlefield 4 to me is goated. Let's go to Hardline. Kind of shitty. Let's go to Battlefield 1. Kind of good, but it took a really long time to get there. Again, Battlefield kind of doesn't benefit from the fact that Call of Duty is a yearly release and they're not. So it's like you kind of had to wait on Battlefield 1 to cook. You kind of had to wait for Battlefield 4 to cook, because that was kind of ass at launch too. You know what I mean?
I think that launch issue was more fucking network problems than it was content. Like there are a lot of the base maps in Battlefield 4 were really good, and a lot of the weapons were really good, but the issues were fucking like just internet connectivity, servers shutting down, lag, desync, all that shit. That was one of the main issues at launch. But everything else around it, at least that launch, was good, and it did get better with DLCs. And like I said, Battlefield 4 was one of the best Battlefields we had up until recently. So and I'm not, again, Battlefield 6 is a great Battlefield game, but it does things that aren't inherently Battlefield. And it's just like you don't need to waste resources on RedSec, because I don't even know how many people are actually playing RedSec right now over the multiplayer.
Not too many, because last time I played, I was in a pretty long queue for that joint. But hold that idea. We got to Battlefield 1. Y'all like that joint. It took a little while for it to cook, but y'all like that joint, right? Let's talk about Battlefield 5. Nobody played that shit. Let's just be real. Nobody played. I played that shit. Let's talk about somebody who played that shit. I played that shit. I thought Battlefield 5 was okay, but like nobody played that shit.
I thought it was average, but I didn't do it. It just wasn't appealing to me. And again, World War II shooters, there's a certain vibe that you have to kind of hit nowadays. And that's like either milsim-ish, like Hell Let Loose, or like just gritty and grounded.
Like
and boots on the ground, you know?
Yeah. And
like World at War.
And we'll talk about 2042. I mean, I'm not going to get all into it. I mean, y'all hated 2042.
I could fly in that game.
So I get it. Battlefield 6 is y'all savior, because y'all waited probably like 10 years to get a good game. Like to get a great game. Y'all had a good game with Battlefield 1. It took y'all 10 years to get a great game. So I understand y'all want to defend this game. Y'all want to love this game. Y'all want to protect this game. Y'all want to talk all this good shit about this game. But I need y'all to remember who the fuck is in control of the keys of this motherfucker, bro. They are in it for money, bro. Everything they're doing, all these decisions, playing nice, doing good, smiling in your face. You guys did this shit. You're the reason why Battlefield's... No, COD is the reason why Battlefield 6 is good, because it's ass this year. You know what I mean? Because it's ass this year. You know what I mean?
I don't think that is necessarily true.
Hold up. I say all that to say this. play what the fuck you want to play, like what the fuck you want to like, but stop trying to dictate where other people go, because we're going to talk about this next game, and I've been waiting for this. This next game is I got nothing but great things. I'm going to dick ride the fuck out of this game. And y'all gonna really see the glaze. Y'all gonna see me being critical, like I did with Battlefield, like I did with Call of Duty, and y'all gonna see me straight up glaze because I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to go crazy with Arc Raiders because I fucking love that game. I fucking love that game. Battlefield 6 is okay. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is okay. They're okay. You know what I mean? I think wherever you decide to go is up to you. Like, I think for most part, Battlefield is solid. COD is solid. You know what I mean? It's just, I get it. Y'all want Battlefield to be great, so Call of Duty does better. Whatever mindset y'all have, you want to stick it to the man and shit. But y'all got to understand, this is not really Battlefield. It is a Call of Battle. You know what I mean? Or Battle of Duty. You know what I mean? It is literally codified as fuck, as much as it could be. They literally dumbed down the movement, because if you remember, the movement was fucking crazy in the beta, like it was in Call of Duty. They dumbed it down because y'all complain so much, and they want to appease y'all. They want to make y'all so fucking happy. You know what I mean? They took the blue skin out to make y'all happy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty's not doing that. And that's one thing that I can kind of respect about COD to a certain levels. Like when they put something out, they put that shit the fuck out, dog. We was hating on that American Dad shit, and they said, I don't give a fuck. And guess what? I seen that skin in every fucking
eye. They literally said the next Call of Duty they're gonna tone down with the fucking skins.
This was after that skin came out and probably made them a lot of money.
Well, they have a fucking legal obligation.
Of course.
Yeah, they're not gonna like, the American Dad. Oh shit. Yeah, I guess we'll just lose $1 billion on this contract.
What I'm saying is, you gotta understand, these people are not trying to be the good guys. They're just trying to get in your fucking pocket, bro. They're just trying to get in your fucking pocket, dog. You know what I mean? That's it.
Oh, I get that.
To quote my boy, and he gonna know when I say this, just pick your piece of shit game and just play it. But this next game is not a piece of shit. It is a phenomenal game. Phenomenal. And I'm kind of tired of talking, so I'm gonna pass it to you, Eknight, because you have some shit to say about this joint. And you better watch your fucking mouth on this one, because this is my GOAT right now. This is my fucking GOAT right now. You know what I mean? We talking about Arc fucking Raiders, baby. The $40 masterpiece. You know what I mean? The $40 masterpiece.
All right. Let's back it up. So I played the tech test before you did. In fact, I gave you an invite code. And even before that, I was not interested in this game at all. All right. I'm not going to be afraid to say that. When the first inkling of showing of what the game's about popped up on YouTube for like the reveal, I was just like, oh, they're fighting robots. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm not a huge fan of just fighting robots all the time. Again, like burnout on that shit. I think, I like more of like the biological stuff, like, aliens and shit like that. Those are cool for me. But the trailer didn't interest me. I put it on the back burner, paid no mind to it. Tech Test 2 comes out. A friend of mine gives me a code. I'm like, oh shit. Let me check it out. The last 2 days of the tech test, not even like a day and a half in, I download the game. I fire it up. I'm instantly just fucking hooked. The tutorial is like the most cinematic, soundscapey bullshit I've ever fucking heard. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this game about? It's an extraction shooter? I'm like worried I'm going to get jumped. You do get jumped in the tutorial. Spoiler alert. You get all your shit taken. And you know what I like about how they did the tutorial? The people that played the tech test were prepared for that. So you can just stash your shit right before you get like robbed and grab it after the fact. So you don't lose your gun and you carry it with you into the stash space after you extract. And I'm like, that's great gameplay design. The sounds are really good. The gunplay is really good. The Arc enemies are machine learning bastards, so they don't approach you the same way twice every single time. Yep. They have mannerisms that you can understand. So like when you played Halo campaign, you fight against the Covenant. The elites dodge and they flank and they rush when they get their shields popped. Grunts will, suicide bomb at you or whatever, or just, try and flank you. But if you take out their leader, they'll run away. Like they have, behaviors that you can kind of predict. The Ark are, because they're machine learning, they have the same certain behaviors. Like wasps will line up the shot and just blast you. Hornets were always trying to flank you to get you tased to set you up for the wasps. Leapers will aggressively jump at you and do everything in their power to fuck you up. Like they're designed like to be recognizable on the battlefield, but also at the same time, like just because you go up against one Rocketeer doesn't mean that the other Rocketeer is going to function exactly the same, especially when they don't limit their play spaces. Like Rocketeers can get inside some of those fucking buildings if they get like electrocuted. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I've had a Rocketeer literally fall, like I electrocuted it. It fell right into a building. It didn't just blow up. It didn't just like, kind of levitate. It was in there and it was on its top side. It could not flip back over because it was, it couldn't fly anymore. It was just flipped over. Like it couldn't move. So it's like, oh, okay. And then you take advantage of that and you hit the shit with your pickaxe and kill it. And it's like, oh, dude, that's like just phenomenal design. It's phenomenal gameplay design. It's fucking great. And the devs came out and said the reason why they switched from PvE to an extraction shooter instead of just a looter shooter like Destiny is because they weren't having fun.
Yeah, they have a whole video you could watch that they just put out on YouTube, I think yesterday, that explains like it's like a 3-part series. The first part is out where they kind of explain that. Like they literally explain verbatim what he just said. Like they weren't having fun. They added PvP to add like some type of edge to the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's pretty much it though. Like they weren't having fun, so they were like, you know what? Let's add PvP. And they were like, let's go further than we had. Let's make a fucking extraction shooter, dude. Like I think the best interactions I've had in this game are with other players, whether it's friendly raiders that are just trying to do their quests or trying to extract, or have come out of nowhere to help me while I'm in a down state and they just stick a needle in my ass and I'm good to go. Like or the rats. Like there's a lot of like bickering in the community about like how to play this game. Like everyone's like, oh, you should just be friendly off rip. I don't agree with that personally. This game has PvP for a reason. If I want to just fight you just because I want to fight you, there's nothing stopping me. If I want to negotiate terms and have an uneasy alliance, that's part of the fun of this game. Like I had literally this morning I went PvP'd a guy just right off rip in a free loadout. We both got downed. He downed me. He got down with the fireball burner dudes. And I was like, oh shit, did that just happen to you? He's like, why are you fucking shooting? And I'm like, because it's fun. And then he surrendered and died. I stayed alive and was just like talking out my ass. And some player came up to me, revived me, and I was like, oh shit, all right, you're like my buddy now. We're now friends. Like, and so we rolled together. And we just decided to just started like, trying to get out and extract and stuff like that. We took down like a couple other like hostile rat players that were trying to kill us. And then we both got out at the same time. Like that's a storyline that doesn't happen in a lot of strictly PvE games. Like it just doesn't. Like Helldivers 2 is a purely PvE game with friendly fire on. The game is cinematic as fuck. It has really great enemy design, but you're not going to get like, you're going to get more last stand stories or how we just like held out to the bitter end in Helldivers 2. And that's fun. But Arc Raiders, it's like playing the Wild West. It's like playing Red Dead Redemption. Like you're literally like, I don't know if I can trust this guy. I'm trying to get this loot and get the fuck out. This dude over here says he's friendly, but he's using the AI fucking gestures and shit, and he's not talking. So I'm already sus of him. This guy's like in part of the Bungalator faction, which is like, again, there's a streamer war that just ended because of this game. Like the community is driving a lot of these stories, and every single one is hilarious or funny or really cinematic or crazy. Like, and there's only like 4 maps right now. There's only 4 maps. You only got 4 fucking maps in this game. Like, there's just 4, and they have variations on them, but it's like, it changes the way you play. Like night missions, I changed my skin to that digital deluxe skin. It's basically like the rose skin, and I'm like basically just like camouflaged and like go around and just trying to find the best loot and get out. Maybe I'll get into a couple fights, but I'm not trying to fight. But everybody in a night mission knows there's good loot around, so they're gonna just kill people on sight, even on solos sometimes. And then like the fact that like you can play a day mission and be a solo, and most of the people are friendly, and you can get a lot of shit done. Like teaming up in a solo lobby to take on the queen or the matriarch is so fucking awesome. It's just like, and you just extract with the entire lobby. Like everyone's just like having a good time, and it's so casual that like no one's really like, maybe there'll be a handful of people that get upset for losing their shit, but like it's so easy to get a lot of this shit back. It's just not like, it doesn't make it like it's like Tarkov, where it's like, oh, I finally got like my M4 kitted out. I'm going to go into this raid and kill a bunch of people. And then you get domed by a hacker. Oh, by the way, the fact that they know how to deal with hackers, where if they find out that a hacker killed you, you get your shit back.
Yeah,
and I thought that was fake. And then I saw it live video. Some dude got 3 kits back because of that shit. I was like, holy shit, they actually legitimately are accounting for all the bullshit. So Embark has cooked up a game that not only appeals to the casual player base in a niche genre, but it has had the funnest player interactions I've had in a long time. Like, I think the long last time I had this type of fun was like Ark Survival Evolved. Like just playing a regular lobby, like where you're just talking shit and VoIP and like fucking like just like negotiating and uneasy alliances and truces. And like there was in Ark Survival Evolved, I played with a guy who was like a solo dude, and there was like a terrorist organization dude's name was like Red something or whatever, and he would just go around the map and just attack people, and the entire server like united against him. And it was like, this is one of those situations where you get a more condensed version of that, where if you're in a solo lobby and there's like a bunch of people are all like friendly and shit, and some dude just starts popping, we're gonna be like, oh, get that guy, he's evil, he's murderer, and everyone just starts running at him, shooting at him, chasing him down and shit. Like, you get so many awesome like storylines like that. And then the moment you load in the trios, everyone kind of knows what it is. Trios is PvP centric. You just go in there, you're there to fight. You'll talk shit while you're fighting. Yep. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes you get some friendly trios. Most of the time it's on site. Just blast them, get them the fuck out and get your gear. And it's a lot of fun. PvP is a lot of fun in this game. I like how most of the common weapons are viable, even if you're going up against people with heavy shields and medium shields. Like the kettle is like my go-to. The Stitcher's a really good fallback. There's a couple guns that suck. Like, I hate the Rattler. I know some people like the Rattler. I hate it personally. I hate the reload.
Rattler's ass. It's ass.
Yeah, I hate it. I love the Renegade.
Ass. That's ass.
The Renegade is good. The Beretta is a good fallback weapon.
Love that gun. Love that gun.
The regular pistol. The green pistol?
You put a green mag on that bitch, you got 25 rounds, bro. You dump that shit into a motherfucker medium shield or lower.
I think it gets outpaced by the Stitcher, in my opinion. The Stitcher and the kettle outperform it a lot.
Yeah, but they gotta have that gun. Most of the people I run into are like, I get the drop on a lot of people, man.
That's kind of like how PvP starts. Is like, you just start unloading. You don't usually like talk to them ahead of time. Like, some people call that rat behavior. I just call it like survival instinct, especially when I'm like calling out. Like, most of the time I call out in solos because I want a chill experience. But then there's times where I'm like in Stella Montes at night, and I'm like, all right, it's time to fuck people up. Like, and there's no night mode like for that.
Yeah,
Stella Montes is a horror fucking film, dude. It's fucking
PvP. That's century, dog.
I don't have it like, and you can still have like people teaming up. Like, I had a squad of people teaming up with me to take on the Bastion in that map. But then I got betrayed by a random that I guess just loaded in with a free kit and snuck up on us, and I didn't realize he wasn't part of our group because it was dark out. So like,
Yeah, bro.
it's very unique. I like how like the prox chat is like based on where you are in the map and not just like a global chit chat type
it'll sound
microphone.
like far away and shit like that.
Yeah.
If they're far away, it'll echo if they're in like a long hallway.
Yeah, it's very immersive.
Dope. It's dope. It's fucking dope, dog.
So the enemies are good. The gameplay is good. The parkour system is really fun to use.
Yeah.
They don't need to fix it that much. The only issues I've had with this game is getting stuck, and they have an unstuck button, but like getting stuck in a gunfight is so ass, dude. Like, especially in like an area that you wouldn't think that you got stuck in. Like, I literally did this. I think I did this on stream last night with Spartan Boomer and Octavius. Like, we were in the buried city just doing our quests on free kits, and I'm like talking to this dude. I'm like, oh hey, what's up? And he pulls his gun out. I'm like, oh, he's gonna be hostile. I turn the corner to get cover, and now I'm just stuck. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm stuck. Like it's so unsatisfying. Other than that, the only issues I do have with this game is that there's a couple exploits that everyone can do, but it's kind of going to make the game a lot less fun to play. Like, they got the double pump exploit right now with the shotguns. The Toro's
I got
really
killed by that. I got killed by that. That shit's
the
crazy.
Toro is amazing.
It's like fully automatic, bro.
It's basically just instantly.
And just went fully automatic on.
It's not the Volcano, which is a full auto shotgun, but the Toro does the Toro. It's specifically for the Toro because the Toro does the most damage out of the shotguns currently. Yeah. I like the Toro. I don't use that exploit because I think it's cheap. But the other exploit is looting exploits, like clipping through doors and shit. Yeah. Again, that's a lot of those issues are more.
They fixed 2 spots.
No, so the main issue is the door glitch, where if you get a buddy, you can run into him, jump him, and push him in. It's so easy to do. So, like, I think they need to focus on fixing those types of physics in the game, because it seems like you can kind of just fade into the door, and it's also annoying for rats, because as much as I don't mind getting ratted on even at extract, it's annoying as fuck to be at a locked door, open the door, and now you're just in there with your buddy, like just camping the shit out of it. Like that's kind of like, that kind of makes the game not fun, because essentially you're exploiting to win like a gunfight. So they need those are the 2 things that need to get fixed in the game. The other criticism I have is that the story is just kind of just there. It's a Destiny 1 story. It's a Destiny 1 story. You have questions, I might have answers. Like it's just there. It's background. It's interesting. Like, the setting is interesting, but the actual told story is told in these like flashbacky cutscenes with a voiceover. And that's not to address the whole AI voice controversy with the game. I personally don't have too much of an issue so long as they're paying the voice actors involved and they're compensating them well and they're aware of it. I can understand other people's problems with it, like it being like kind of like a downgrade, because it is kind of a downgrade to some of the voice acting. Like, it's not like great. I think the only character that I find like appealing when they talk to me is Lance. But that's just because he has like a different voice than just like a regular dude voice. And he's much more of an interesting character than a lot of the other characters in the game. But again, they're just mainly just vendors to kind of move the plot along and just like kind of give you the set dressing for the game, which is retro punk 70s, but in the future, and you're underground. And it is a good setting. I like the 70s vibe, or the late 80s vibe. The other gripe I have with the game is the player customization is just fucking dog shit. You can't tell me it's not. Like, compared to the finals, it's even the outfits you wear is just a one set type piece. You can't really just customize. There's some
that helmet on that fit. And,
I want to do that. There could be a lot, and some people are worried about it being like a situation where you get like a rose skin, but they already have a rose skin type situation with digital deluxe skins. So it's like, just let us just mix and match. I don't really have a problem with people just like wearing whatever. There's a few select options with some of the outfits where you can put stuff on and off. That's about it. It's just, and change the colors. I'm okay with the Raider decks because one, all the stuff they said going forward that is going to be free is just the items you get from the Raider decks and not the cosmetics. So premium tracks will just be cosmetics only. So that's good. I think the fuck, what was I gonna say? The fucking the stash space, I think just needs to just bring that shit up to like 300, unless the expeditions passively increase stash space. I think that's gonna be a main issue for me personally.
They need to allow certain shit to stack, like wolf pack grenades need to stack.
No, I understand why they don't let the purples and golds stack. It's because they're harder. They want you to actually have an element of risk. So, like, if I could bring in a stack of wolf packs and then just drop it in my safe, my butthole, my safe pocket, you guys wouldn't get any high tier loot, like at all. You have to risk it. That's one of the reasons why it's an extraction shooter is appealing to me, is because there's risk. It's tension based. Like, you don't know if you're going to get fucked. You don't know if you're going to be the one doing the fucking. Like, it's all, you don't know if you're going to get out alive with all your shit and more. You might come up even, you might come up negative, you know, like right. At the end of the game, it's just like, it's a chance based style game. It's like, it is essentially the next phase, next trend for those battle royales. I saw this. I pretty much, I called it too, because like again, I played Marauders, I played the Cycle, I played DMZ. Once I saw COD was looking into it, I was like, they're gonna just try and like other games are gonna start doing it. So far, we haven't really had a super successful extraction shooter besides Tarkov. Even that game I was playing before Level 0 Extraction, like, obliterated the gameplay loop that made it popular, made it interesting in the first place, I should say. And I think it's kind of sad that extraction shooters kind of were niche, like kind of like a grand strategy game, like Civ or something like that. Like it's kind of like just has its own audience and it's very small and tight knit. But Arc Raiders is the first game where it seems like it's breaking out of that category. They even refer to themselves as an extraction adventure rather than a shooter. Even though 90% of the weapons in the game are fucking guns. Like I would like some melee weapons with my Arc Raiders. I would like to see like a samurai sword or something in it that would fit the 80s aesthetic. But I think Arc Raiders for me is like a 10 out of 10 game.
Love this man's cooking this podcast.
Recent community-driven events where you can earn in-game money in like a Helldivers fashion. Yep. Great. Keep doing it. I like that they're gonna like. I'm usually against drip feeding content, but that's because I played Halo Infinite and they drip fed us content that we've had before. When the new content we've gotten so far is a new map, a new enemy type, the Shredder, which is fucking horrifying in close quarters and is only on Salamanca.
I walk shit down, nigga. Like that shit. Yeah, I seen that shit. I was like, yo, they was not lying when they said that.
Did you see my last stream when I was playing solo?
Nah, man.
I was at Extract on Stella Montes behind those little trash can things. And it was just staring at me, dog. Like I was just crouched. It was staring at me, yellow light and everything. It knew I was there, but it couldn't get me right away. I was just like waiting for the train to come. I was like 2 feet away from it. That shit is, I got to go back and clip it. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they designed these enemies as like, this thing is just a walking shotgun blast. Yeah. And it's fucking awesome. And it's super hard to take down.
And again, it's going to keep doing that shit.
Until you fucking kill it or run away from it. I'm so glad they can't use doors. The moment they figure out doors, we're fucked. And then we got the Matriarch, which is like the step up for the Queen. And it drops, probably currently the best PvP weapon in the game, besides the Venonator. It's the Aphelion. It's a new energy weapon. It's a 2-shot like sniper DMR. Kind of like that COD gun that shoots two. You charge it up and it shoots a burst. It's the same concept, but it's like 2 shots. But the 2 shots can basically one burst a person's shield and down them. So it's very, very high tier damage. You got to get the blueprint for it to make it, and you need matriarch reactors to craft it. So you actually have to engage with like the content to get it, and it's really good. And if they keep doing the content drops like this, I think the only thing I want from this game is like a Raider hub area, like a Destiny 1 hub area where we can walk around and vibe out, like maybe trade some gear.
Yeah,
like maybe. And the reason I say maybe is because I don't want an RMT market that's, again, they already have one for blueprints right now, but I don't want an RMT market going crazy because of this game. So, yeah, 10 out of 10 game. Love it. How do you feel about it, Blaze?
Man, my throat's ready, bro. It's ready.
Wait, time out. I gotta pee.
All right. So my boy Eknight is back from his break. I had a technical malfunction. Yeah, I mean, something's wrong with my mic for a second, so we had to fix that. So now it's time for me to glaze the fuck out of Arc Raiders, man. All right. And I'm gonna give y'all my rating up front. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna talk about why. You know what I mean? This will be the second game ever, other than Resident Evil 4 Remake, to get this score on the podcast, man. This game is an 11 out of 10, dog.
God damn.
This game is an 11 out of 10, dog. This is by far one of the best games I've probably ever played, dog. And yeah, I'm glazing like that, dog. I'm glazing.
That's fine. This is one of the games where you can glaze it, and I don't think anyone will really have too much of a problem with it.
No, it's because this is one of the games I've waited a very long time for. They killed DMZ. I don't care if you can still play it now, because you can still play it now, but I don't want to play a game that hasn't had an update in like 3 years. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I mean, I think DMZ is good where it's at, but I think the best part about these types of games is the constant flow of content, the ever-changing ebb and flow of, like, you know, new things coming out and new experiences and stuff like that. So, bro, I love this game, dog. I genuinely, bro, I knew this game was good when I had like 50 hours in the first week.
Oh, I got like 70 right now.
Bro, I have 100-something hours in this game, dog. Oh. That's why I was like shocked that you're a higher level than me. I'm like, bro, how the fuck is he a higher level?
Oh, well, because, all right, so pro tip, and I know some people are going to probably bitch about this. I'm the guy that shoots you in the back of the extract after you hit the button and downs you. And you're still going to get your stuff, okay? Everything's okay. You probably will get an achievement for it if you haven't gotten the extract while downed achievement with someone in there. And I get extra 500 XP for each raider I knock down. So if I knock you down, I get an extra like 500. So it's like I'm getting extra. It's free XP. I even have a clip of me like explaining it to a random. He's like, "Hey, can I have some free XP?" And just starts shooting as the doors close. And I'm like, "Oh God!" Like, it's funny as hell, but it's like it's not toxic to the point where you're gonna lose your shit, and like you do get something out of it. Like, you get to down someone, get a little extra XP. So I kind of feel like that's like been catching on recently, because I've had it done to me recently, and I'm like, oh, it's spreading. We're doing it. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's probably the main reason why I'm like a slightly higher level than you, because I just do that when I'm in solos. Okay. I also do run a lot of solo raids. And I've killed a couple matriarchs. Well, I've killed one matriarch and a couple queens. Oh, yeah. And they give you a lot of XP. And you also get more XP for looting containers that are looted. So even if it looks like it's like empty, even if it's empty, you still get 200 XP for that.
Okay.
So you if you're not doing that, then you're robbing yourself of extra XP.
Okay. That's good to know. Well, yeah, I got like over 100 hours in this game now. I mean, I've got a lot of time in it. I've got a lot of crazy raids. I've got a lot of bad raids, man. I got a lot of raids where I jump right in and I'm jumped right back out, man. But that's the love of the game. That's the shit that I want. That's what I can't understand with some of you soft motherfuckers that want PvE only. I don't want PvE only nothing. I don't want them to split the player base in half
that'll
or
kill this
anything.
game.
I don't want any safe spaces. I want y'all to feel the pressure always, because that's what makes this game fun, is to jump in and not know what the fuck might happen to you. Is it annoying when you trust somebody and they shoot you in the back? Yes, but it's the love of the game, dog. It's the love of the game, bro. You know how many people, listen, you know how many people I done lied and said, yo, it's cool, bro. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I try not to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, I'm gonna hurt you, bro. Listen, in solos, I tell everybody in solos, I try to be as like chill as possible. But bro, you approach me with your gun up and you friendly nothing, I'm going crazy on you, bro. I got shot at in Spaceport the other day, right? I'm just minding my business. I'm trying to do my missions, minding my business. I'm looting some shit. I got a key. I get shot at. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this pussy. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. So I lay low. I heal myself up, do what I got to do. I start moving towards the place I got shot at. I see a dude that's on site. Tear his ass up. Bro, what you shoot me for? I just spawned in. Oh, my bad, bro. I'll let you crawl back to the thing. It's not that far. Try to make it. If you don't, I'll get whatever's on your body when I get over there. I run into another guy. He actually puts up a fight. I put him the fuck down. He said, bro, I literally just spawned. I'm like, yo, my bad, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm some guy just shot at me, and I'm trying to get my lick back. As I'm healing up, here comes this dickhead. He said, you looking for me? And he tore my ass up with a level 4 Venator. This before they nerfed it. Not nerfed it, but
they tried to nerf it. It's still just as good. They actually may have improved it, because apparently the shot spread is a lot tighter now.
Yeah, so it's like I get bodied by this guy, and he's talking hella shit, and then he gets sniped right in front of me, man. I can't wait to put this clip up, man. I'm probably gonna put it up today.
That is like the most satisfying moments, is that a dude jumps you, downs you, and fucking they just get blasted by a random dude passing by.
And here comes this guy that sniped him. I said, yo, this dude shot at me. And you know what he said to me? I'm gonna shoot you too. And I was back in the lobby, bro. I did that, and it was, bro, I couldn't even be mad, bro. I love this. Here's the clip I'm gonna actually put up today, because I forgot I edited this, right? We're on Spaceport, bro. We've had a phenomenal night this night. We probably didn't lose. I didn't die not once. I know Black got put down because we got jumped, but I made it out because I'm not afraid to jump off a building. I'm jumping off that bitch, dog. I mean, I'm gonna make it. You know what I mean? I'm out. We're looting North Trench Tower, right? Because I think we had a mission there or something. And these guys were right outside the shit. They already looted it. We know they already looted, but we had something we had to do in there. So we're like, fuck, let's just run up in there and do what we gotta do. Let's not shoot at them guys. Like, I don't want no problems right now. You know what I mean? We do our mission and shit. These motherfuckers must have saw us. So they come up to the door and they're like, hey, you guys want to help us fight the queen? And I'm just like, the queen? The queen? I'm like, bro, there ain't no queen on this map, man. I hear them start laughing. I said, oh, they thought they had a bitch. They thought they got a bitch, bro. They thought they got a bitch. So I'm just like talking to him and shit. By the way, I play a girl skin, and I have the voice thing on, the voice beta thing. So it's like, I mean, it changes it's a voice changer. It's an in-game voice changer. So I sound like a girl in the game. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, there ain't no, you know what I mean? There ain't no queen on this map, bro. So they say some shit and they're just like, oh man, well, we got a couple guys, we got 7 other guys at the extraction. They're all waiting for us and stuff like that. You want to come through? And he's just like, oh, we already looted this whole building, bro. There's nothing in here for you. I'm like, I just got to do a mission in here. He was like, well, are you friendly? And I see them enter the building because I corner peek. Everybody should corner peek. You should. It's a third.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone can do it, this is like one of my saying. I don't think corner peeking is toxic for third person shooters because it's like you can do it too. It's part of the game.
You should check every corner before you enter the water facility in Dam. Just know that. But we're on Spaceport with this story, right? So they enter in, the guns are up, they're looking up the stairs, pointing their gun and shit. I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers about to get crazy. So I mute my mic. I tell my guys we're in Discord. I mean, I tell them I'm gonna play friendly when these guys come up here. They get me. I got a Torrente with a blue stock on. I mean, level 3. I'm taking these motherfuckers out, bro. So I lie like, yeah, I'm friendly. I'm just up here finishing a mission. So then they come up all cool, like, yeah, bro, yeah. And I light their ass up. I'll let them have it. I down 2 people, and then my boy King sniped the other dude. So now they're talking all this shit. You lied to us. I'm like, y'all lied to us. You know what I mean? Y'all lied to us. You know what I mean? And the dude called me the N-word with the hard R. Probably didn't get banned for it, but I love that. I love that he didn't get banned. You know how many times I've been called the hard R, bro, in that game? A lot.
Really?
Lot. A lot, bro.
The only time I've been called anything in that game is usually just the R slur or we heard this happen above us where the dude was getting knocked, like you know how you finish him off and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude was like, if you hit me, you're gay.
Yeah.
I started cracking up because I was like, that was funny as fuck. But like, I don't think I've encountered a lot of people calling me any type of racial slurs or anything.
Crazy. I've been called it all. The F word, the R word.
I wonder. So this is what I'm curious about. I know that the lobbies are based on whether you're solo, duo, or trio, but I'm wondering if like the kills under your belt will put you up against more PvP centric.
All the lobbies are based on your loot value.
No, see, they said there's no gear based matchmaking. Yeah, it's strictly trios, duos, and yeah, that's what I've not recently. When I last heard them talking about it, they said they were looking into it, but they had no like current system for it. It could be there. It could be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong on something like that. That's fine.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
I think that would engage with a lot more fair fights, but at the same time, based on my personal experience, I feel like it's not there at all because we'll go up against free kits really a lot. So
yeah,
I don't think it's fully there.
The point of me telling you all this amazing story, right, is to let y'all know like these experiences are experiences I've never had in any other game. I've never had it in any other game. And like I said, I played Tarkov. I think Tarkov is very just like shoot first and never ask a question. You don't have anybody trying to
very rarely do I talk to people. And if you do talk to them, they're just trying to figure out where your location is because you're VoIPing.
Yeah. So it's like DMZ was like literally the top dog for me when it came to extraction shooters. Marauders was close, but the problem with Marauders was like
after a while they just stopped. They just turned into Tarkov.
Yeah, exactly. The people were just so OP, like the people that have been playing it and grinding it. I
think they also had a huge cheater problem.
Yeah, I think so.
It was like you would get boarded, and then the dude would just have a shotgun or a pistol or something, and just like dome you immediately, no matter what kind of gear you had. So, and then there was also pay to win ships where some ships were just objectively better at just taking each other out. And I think that system kind of fucked them up too. And from what I've heard, the devs kind of just abandoned the game. So like it's in the same state as the last extraction shooter, like legitimate game extraction shooter that I played, which was Level 0 Extraction, which was one of the better free like indie extraction shooters, but like again, the whole system relied on players playing as like aliens that kind of like fuck everything up. And there was going to be a whole like leveling system for them. But unfortunately, they catered to the sweats of the community and basically separated the community to where there was no aliens in your runs. And then yeah, that basically just gutted like the whole reason I was playing because the alien element was cool and it was interesting, and they decided to cater to the sweats, and you basically killed all the casuals with that. And I'm like, you can't, like, you know, last time I logged in, some dude was like, oh my god, I can't believe there's another player in this game. I'm like, oh shit, like that's talking. Everyone else just either kills you or is hacking. Like, I'm just like, oh, it sucks, dude.
Yeah, man, it's a shame. And it's just like, listen, I got the episode, man. I literally called this that the name of the episode is like extraction shooters are the next it's episode 63. Are extraction shooters the new wave, man?
Yeah.
Go listen to that. I literally called what is happening right now happening. I'm saying all this to kind of go back to the first game once again and say, hey, why the fuck did Battlefield make a fucking battle royale in 2025, dog?
Well, give them credit.
It's a dead genre. It's a dead
genre.
No,
to give them credit, you forget they did try to make an extraction shooter in 2042. It was just dog shit.
Zone shit.
Yeah, it was dog shit.
They should have just tried it again, bro. They should have tried it again.
They shouldn't have touched it. They should have just focused on what makes Battlefield fun.
You're right, but I would have liked to see. Listen,
I don't have a problem with it, but like, Hardline, it should have been something totally separate from a mainline game.
I'm here for more extraction shooters. I'm here for the downfall of battle royales. It is the most bland genre now at this point. Like, extraction shooters are superior in every way because, again, every match is something different. You can say the same thing for battle royales, but dog, there's no staking. There's no stake in a battle royale. Yeah, you're mad that you lost if there was only 3 teams left and you got 3rd place. But bro, you didn't lose shit. You didn't lose shit but the game.
Yeah, you just lost time. Yeah, you lose a little bit more.
Yeah, you have so much to lose sometimes, bro. Unless you run with a freeloading, which who cares? But like, bro, I've lost some valuable shit to just pure fuckery or like a hornet just catching me.
Oh yeah, no, I've done it too. I've literally have just gotten blasted. Like, I'm like extracting. I got a couple purples on me. I'm like, all right, cool, good run, good free kit run. I don't have a safe pocket. And then a player walks up and just blasts me in the back and knocks me out of the extract as it's closing. And it's the last second. So now I have to like crawl to the next extract, which is a mile away. So I'm just going to bleed out now unless someone saves me, which I ended up bleeding out because there's no one left in the lobby. Yeah, so it's like I said, there's extraction shooters on a purely functional level are pretty much almost identical to battle royales. But the difference is the fact that you have a lot more at stake in an extraction shooter, and you're not dropping out of like an area that slowly gets smaller, right? You have the entire map to explore for a limited amount of time, and where the hot spots are where you're getting the highest tier loot, or the extract where you're trying to rat other people who have highest tier loot that they've already grabbed. I also like that Arc Raiders doesn't just load everyone in at once, but you load in somewhat halfway through a raid, because it does give the incentive to people to try and be those villains of that lobby, and steal their loot, you know, because all the good spots have been looted in the first like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. I said, dog, Eknight hit everything on a nail for me. I think the arcs are well designed. I love the fact that they literally try to persevere even when it's a rat, bro. They could be on fire, missing 2 propellers, and a wasp is still trying to shoot you.
Hornet's still trying to shoot you. Flip the Hornet and it was still alive, and it had 2 rotors. Normally they blow up, but it was just upside down on the ground, still trying to fire its little taser thing at us. And I'm like, fucking kill this thing, dude.
I love that shit.
But that's one of the complaints early on was people were saying that they're too hard. I was like, they're fine. They're not hard enough, honestly.
The arc are made for you to fear. And that's the thing I think a lot of people don't understand. Like, the players aren't the real threat. The arc are. The arc are literally, dog, if you're not careful, a pop will take you the fuck out of the lobby, dog.
Oh, yeah, that's an instant.
Will take you the fuck out.
One pop, 1 to 2. No, it's 2 pops to take you out. But, like, they're usually in pairs with the flamethrower one. So, do you ever see that clip with that dude after the patch? Like, they increased the amount of arc inside, like, in buildings and shit?
Yeah.
And he loads into, like, a normal match. He's like, I just got off work and stuff. And it literally goes to shoot a pop, gets hit in the face with a tick. 2 more ticks, the pops blow up on him. And then the fire burner thing came out and just burned him to death. And I was like, God damn.
Yeah, man. It's fishies, bro. Like, you're meant to fear these arcs, bro. That's why if you come to my streams, you'll see it. Like, I'm doing a lot of stealth. I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to fight that. Let me just try to get around this, bro. Let me try to get around this.
Dude, like, the bastions are probably the biggest threat in most open maps because of how loud they are. They muffle all surrounding sound with their guns, and like, it's easy for players to sneak up on you because it's like a good way of saying, hey, come shoot me. I'm fighting a giant loud thing. And just like, they sneak up on you, blast you in the back. It literally happened to me today when I was playing earlier this morning. Like, it was just like, bro, like, I can't. It's just...
My only complaint with this game is, bro, I don't think they charging enough, bro. I think this should have been a $70 game, bro. I want to pay $70.
I'm happy that it's a $40 game. I mean? I'm also happy that the people that bitched about it.
I wanted to be a $70 game. This game is that good. This is a game. I literally have somebody at work that asks me, yo, is Art Raiders on sale yet, bro? It's $40, dog. Like, this is literally on the same level as Expedition 33. It is a $40 gem, dog. You know what I mean? You'll pay $70 for Madden, but you won't pay $40 for this? Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. Dog, like I said, I ain't gonna speak no more. I glazed enough. Bro, the game is fucking phenomenal. I love everything about it. I agree with the stash space thing. I think we need more stash space. Other than that, solid game, man. 11 out of 10. I will not be surprised if this steals Game of the Year for me. I'm trying not to let recency bias win because I like to just kind of remember Monster Wilds in the beginning of the year. Expedition 33 was in the summer. You know what I mean? Like, I got to remember everything and how they all made me feel. But, like, this is something I've been waiting to play for a very long time. When they killed DMZ for me, I was just kind of, I had this.
By the way, bro, I think it's kind of funny.
Spot.
Tarkov released on Steam literally, like, I think a week after Arc Raiders came out.
And yeah, nobody gave a fuck. I
know. I just thought it was fine. I was like, oh, I could play this while I wait for, Arc Raiders. And then I was like, oh wait, Arc Raiders is already out. Never mind. Like, why would I? That seems like poor planning on their part. They probably should have waited a year.
Yeah, man.
Especially, maybe they didn't think Arc Raiders was going to pop off like this. I know that IGN review. That IGN review painted that game in such a negative light when they did the preview for it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, even like, if the game was kind of bad, like, it was like the dude playing it clearly didn't give a fuck. And I'm like, how do you not, like, give a shit about the game you're playing?
This game was not on my radar at all. I wasn't looking for it. I remember a couple podcasts ago, Eknight said something to me. He said, you're not excited for Arc Raiders? I'm like, nah, I'll probably pass on that joint, man. I'll probably pass on that. I'm glad I didn't, dog. I played that closed beta, And I was like, this is it, bro. This is the game.
That's how you knew. That's how I got hooked,
man.
Closed
This is
technical
it.
test.
This is it. I love the movement. Like the movement, like
you can salsa dance.
It's so real, bro. Like the way you move through the environment, the way you grab things, the way you mantle, the way it just it's like you could tell, like after watching again that YouTube video that I was telling you about, it's like 27 minutes long. It's like a 3-part series. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers really love this game. And that's what we need. We need people who love this game. People had a problem with the shop prices because the cosmetics aren't the
they
best.
fixed them.
They're not the best. They literally made everything cheaper, and if you bought something, you got your money.
Oh yeah, I bought what's it called? I bought so what I like about it is what I want more live service games that have a eShop for their cosmetics. They sell bundles, but you can also buy the things individually. So you don't need to buy the whole $24 bundle. You can just buy like a small thing. And yeah, obviously you're not getting the discounted price because you bought the thing individually.
Right.
But it's better than buying $24 skin pack for like one item in there that you wanted.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I want more games to do that because it's going to probably net them more sales because people will end up just buying the rest of it later on when they get money, or if they just want a specific thing that's super popular. Like the fact that you can customize your chicken is probably like most of their sales. I'm not going to lie. Like some of the skins are cool. I don't think they're all good, but they're in universe skins, so they're not going to look too crazy. Like the diver skin, I was like, I don't want this, but I did want. They had the what I call the Spartan skin.
Yeah, the power armor shit.
Yeah, I bought that day one. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yep, that's mine.
Yeah,
that's the skin I'm gonna rock 90% of the time.
I bought the drift coat bundle, which is like the
flight jacket, I got that too.
I bought that one. I bought
the cowboy bundle. Yeah, and it comes with the howdy emote. Yeah, no, I got that immediately. And I did get refunded for the price difference for that. And on top of that, we got a bunch of coins from Stellamontis, the Raider deck, all free. So you really didn't have. They really didn't like have a huge, like even if the skins were like overly priced, like I didn't have too much of an issue because again, like game's $40, not too bad for a lot of people. I understand a lot of people may not be able to afford a $40 game, or maybe they spent all their money on Battlefield or something like that. They chose this game, chose another game over this, and are gonna wait around for a sale. That's fine. It's your money, your finances. You take care of yourself first before you worry about playing this game. But like, it's one of the cheaper, funner experiences that doesn't have a bunch of bloat in it. Like I said, Battlefield 6 for me is a good game, but with like Red Sec and shit and stuff, it's less content for the main mode that I want to play, which is just the standard multiplayer.
Yeah, man. It's a shame.
Call of Duty does the same shit. And sometimes they win, sometimes they don't. So it's like, I think as long as they keep, listening to the community, obviously not all the community, but the majority of the community that is like, hey, shop prices are a little too steep, or hey, could you add this in or something like this, or like I'm seeing people wanting to do. They showcased that first video, right? The YouTube video about the development, and there's rocket boots. I'm like, I want that. I want that in the game.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I want that in the game, even though this game is not that type of shooter. Like, I just want that as like an option.
Yeah, man.
To craft. And just like they have the snap hook. I have yet to use the snap hook, but I have like 4 of them in my stash.
It's dope.
I believe you. I've seen clips. I'm like afraid to use it because I don't have the blueprint for it. And I'm like, I don't want to lose it and forget that I have it in my kit and not use it. Like I do that sometimes. Like I'll overstuff my kit and just not use half the shit that's in there because I get jumped. So like,
yeah, it's
Gear fear is real,
game, man.
But it's like it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty forgiving, bro. It's not as bad as like Tarkov, where it's like
Oh yeah, I lost all my shit in
You
Tarkov.
lose the raid and then you're beat the fuck up afterwards. So now you got to heal yourself. Like
Yeah,
it's
I didn't
very,
like. I
it's
get
very beginner
Tarkov
friendly.
is
Like,
fucking mill simmy as fuck, and the fact that I have to eat like a whole dinner meal after like 10 minutes in a 20-minute raid makes no sense to me. But like,
yeah,
again, I get what they're going for that game, and I don't knock it. It's just not 100% for me. I'll play it next time. I might even get it later on when it goes on sale on Steam, and
you
just
don't have it
play for.
already.
I do, but I lost access to the account.
Okay,
Like I don't remember my password type shit.
okay.
So it's like I'm just like, oh, I'll just get it on Steam. It's fine. But
Okay.
I think Arc Raiders is the generational redefining generate. We have 2 generation redefined games. Actually 3, I should say. We have Silk Song, we have fucking Expedition 33 and Arc Raiders. All of them redefining their own genres: Metroidvania, turn-based combat, and now extraction shooters. Or extraction adventures, whatever. Extraction-based gaming.
What about Pokemon Zaza?
Pokemon Zaza can go fuck itself.
What
I
about
honestly.
Battlefield 6? It didn't redefine a genre?
No, it went back to its roots. Like 90% of the marketing for all the shooters ever.
No, why? No, but no. Call of Duty
It's a good
bad.
game, but it's not generational.
Activision bad, EA good. They've treated me so good.
They're both
over the
bad.
Past 15 years, man.
They're both
They've treated me
terrible.
so good, bro.
Like, I'm pretty sure EA just got bought out. So, like, I don't even care.
Man, I would love to glaze Arc Raiders for another hour, but we are really running this podcast long. We love the fucking game. Go by. Fuck what Eknight was talking about. If you can't pay your bills.
Oh my god, dude.
Bro,
pay your bills. You can't play the game without internet or electricity, so pay that shit.
Don't eat and play Arc Raiders, man.
Don't eat. No, you need to eat, dog. You need to be alert.
Nah, man, don't eat. Get Arc Raiders. Listen, we gotta talk about this new console. Yeah, we gotta talk about this.
Oh, the Steam machine that should have been called the Steam Engine.
We got to, man. I mean, we're not gonna spend too much time with it.
Unless they're making a game engine called Steam Engine, in which case I'll recount my statement. But
we got the Steam machine coming, man. We got the Steam machine.
The console wars have begun again.
Yeah, man. We got a new contender.
It's no longer the big 3. It's no longer Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation. It is now Nintendo, Steam / Valve, and PlayStation and Xbox, because they're technically on the same side now.
Yeah, so
we thought the console wars ended with Helldivers 2.
I'm not going to spend too much time. I'm actually going to just plug a source where you can get my opinion. And that was the Gamer Actual Podcast, episode 73, which was recorded last Sunday with the boys. We talked about the Steam machine for like 45 minutes. I gave my part on it on there. I'm going to just kind of summarize real quick. I am kind of interested in this machine only if the price point is good.
It's gonna be
this
1,000.
Is like the same price. If it's like 1,000, they lost me. But like 700, I might do it. And I have a PC, a PlayStation, Xbox, but like this, I might not have to buy a PS6. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of what they're trying to, what this machine might try to come at, is like, hey, you don't need to buy the next Sony console or Xbox console. Just get this and you have a fucking 2-decade to 3-decade fucking catalog you can buy games from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your Steam library basically just transfers to it. Like if you're already and then your main complaint about PC gaming is kind of like nerfed, like just having to set shit up.
Yeah.
Like, it's apparently going to be upgradable too.
Yeah, you just plug and play. It's built on Linux, so you could put other shit on there. And Valve is cool with all that shit. So it's like,
they're very customer friendly. Like
they just gotta nail the price point. If the price point is a little too crazy, somebody like me who's got all this shit already, I don't think I'm interested. But if it's like 700, I might bite the bullet.
I think it's gonna be an even 1,000, maybe more.
Yeah, they did say today. I saw an article saying that it's gonna be like fairly PC priced, and most PCs start at like 1,000, 1,200. So I'm expecting that, man. But hey, I think this is again a great alternative to buying a console, dog. Honest to God. I
It's
mean,
also,
I think
if it
I
is
think this is a good
cheaper
thing.
than the console or around the same price point, and you don't need a subscription service, that's a big highlight there. Then it might end up rivaling a lot of the hardware. I know
I
Xbox is
think it
basically
will.
done with hardware for the
Yeah.
most part. They just make the bare minimum so you can run their games and that's it.
Everything's an Xbox now. So
Yeah, I mean, like even the Ally, I was pissed off of that because I was thinking about getting it at some
that
point so I
price
could play
point's
Halo
crazy.
5, and it's
That price point's
$1,000 and it
crazy.
doesn't play Halo 5. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
cool. Nah, I'm good.
that's a little
It's a
insane.
PC that doesn't. It's a Steam Deck that costs more. I'm good.
Yeah, this thing might be the wave. We ain't gonna spend too much time talking about it. Spec wise, it looks pretty good. It's gonna run a lot of things. 4K gaming at 60 FPS, quote unquote. Um, Storage, they have two sizes, 512 gigabytes and 2 terabytes, and you can expand the storage later on. So if you want to just buy the cheaper model and then put
Comes with
a
8
4
gigs of
terabyte,
RAM, but I think you can
yeah,
upgrade that out
yeah,
the
yeah,
gate
yeah. It's not shared RAM, so it's like 8 for the OS and then like 16 for the
for gaming. Yeah,
GPU. So that's pretty cool. Like they this thing's pretty strong. And then like there's an LED strip, I mean, that you can apparently customize. You can customize the front of it. That's why it's so plain. There's probably gonna be like a D brand you could buy for that shit. It looks cool, bro. And it's like small as fuck, bro. It's like the same size as like a small fish bowl. So that's pretty fucking dope, dog. I mean, so I just want to see that price, man. I just want to see that price. I
I'm
mean,
kind of the same way before I make a major decision on. Like, I
yeah.
don't think I'll ever get it because I'm so used to PC gaming, but I think it's
But you can
important
use
for
any
people that.
peripheral. That's the crazy thing. You can plug a mouse and keyboard to it. You can plug a controller into it.
No, I'm saying like I already
You can
got
do
a
all
high
that.
end PC. I don't need to buy this. You
Right.
know what I
Like,
mean?
yeah, somebody like you, it wouldn't be worth it. But like somebody with an older rig that just kind of wants
Yeah,
to,
like someone's
yeah, I
just trying to
mean,
break in, play some
yeah,
like games like
yeah,
Repo that are only on PC
yep,
right now. Like I
yep.
get that. Like that's who it's mainly being built for. People
You
that
have
don't
the
want to deal with the
biggest
complexity of
library.
PC.
Yep. You have the biggest library. That alone should just entice you. Sony's got a problem here because their next console, and that's the thing, Sony's next console is looking like it's going to cost an arm and a leg. It might be $700, $800, $900. So if this thing is only $100 more than that,
Yeah,
brother, you
and you
might as
got
well cop that
PlayStation
shit.
exclusives on there too. So it's like not like
Well,
it's
they backtracked that. They said like a week before this announcement that Sony was going to start releasing their day one PlayStation titles the same day on PC, and then they took that shit back because of this Steam machine shit. Because it's
yeah,
just they know like people are just going to buy this instead of buying a PlayStation.
that's
You know what I
true.
mean? And they want you to buy. They're not Xbox. Xbox has Windows, so they're good regardless. Sony wants you to buy a PS5. They want you
Yeah,
to buy
Xbox's
this.
main like moneymaker is gonna be technology over
Yeah, yep. So all right, we got one more thing we got to hit on, and this might take hopefully not too long because we're just going to hit a few categories, man. We got the nominees.
oh yeah, Game Awards,
Man,
Jesus.
the Game Awards, man.
So
So
Expedition 33 awards are gonna be really good, you know.
yeah, bro, this shit about to be crazy, dog. Like
I
I
see.
ain't
At
gonna
least it's
lie,
like
man.
not a controversial game like fucking Last of Us, like
Yeah,
where people are like, oh, well, I hated it because of this, and like there's like some things it does right. It's like a just a universally. It's so good that like they even snubbed it for the Grammys. Like it's crazy that it was never mentioned in the Grammys, considering a lot of people rave about the soundtrack.
yeah. The soundtrack's so good, dog. It's so good.
So I anticipate they might sweep 90% of the awards. Like it's a single player game. most of the fuck what Shroud said. Again, don't sit here and vote for fucking Arc Raiders if you legitimately like this game. Like it's like, as much as I like Arc Raiders, it's not the same vibe or candle to like a single player RPG like this. It's just a different experience.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just a different experience. It's not like I think best multiplayer game should go to Arc Raiders. Like I'm 110 tones down on that shit. Like Arc Raiders deserves that. But when it comes,
let's start there. Yeah, let's start there.
Yeah, when it comes to the best multiplayer, I'm going with Arc Raiders top 10. Like Arc Raiders is already at my number 1 spot for game of the year. I didn't play Silk Song, I didn't play Expedition 33, but I'm not going to shit talk either of those games because both of them, again, genre redefining games for both their platforms or for their genres. Metroidvanias and turn-based. I've seen the combat for Expedition. I want to play it. I don't have time to play it. It's the reason why I haven't. Same thing with Silk Song. I have to play Hollow Knight first before I play Silk Song because it is a sequel.
Listen, best multiplayer. We got Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Peak, and Split Fiction. There's 2 games on here that better not win. All right?
Elden Ring. I hate to say that.
And Battlefield 6. Those 2 games should not win. I wouldn't. Split Fiction's a really good multiplayer game. Peak isn't just a fun time. Like
it's funny that Peak got it and not Repo. Yeah. Like considering how much more content Repo had at the time. Yeah. Like I was just like, what? Like why did Peak get it? Is it just because it was more recent? But I'm not gonna shit. I'm not gonna shit talk on Peak because Peak is a lot of fun. Like it's a fun game. But yeah, Arc Raiders, I feel like should deserve best multiplayer that came out this year.
Yeah. If Battlefield wins, I won't be mad, but then that's just
I'll be disappointed because to me,
Field 6, man, it's called a Field 6.
To me that's like considering the experience that Arc Raiders has, like it's so funny how they announced how many players were on their servers was like over 700,000 players. And fucking the Steam charts have literally just been watching it go up rather than like peter out like most new releases do. You know, like Battlefield went from like 600,000, 700,000 players on Steam, right?
200K,
to now it's like 100K. Yeah, like 100 to 200K. And that's fine. Like the drop off's inevitable. Everyone's going to, get their fun out of it and play something else or something new comes out. Arc Raiders has been going up. Arc Raiders beat Call of Duty, which was fucking mind-boggling to me because Call of Duty is a massive fucking launch. It's crazy. It is crazy. It's like it shouldn't happen, but it did, and it's not even the same type of multiplayer. Like it's really not arena arcade shooter. It's people losing their loot, like people like handing me their loot and like in a non-consensual way sometimes. Like it's just. It's really fucked up that this is the game that's beating Call of Duty. It's just a game that's literally like not even in the same fucking genre. And it's just out, like it's not even a single player game because usually it's the single player games that beat Call of Duty, right? Like Elden Ring during that year, like Silk Song itself technically probably beat this COD on how many players were playing it at the time. Like Expedition 33, same thing. Like it's just hundreds of thousands of people, sometimes millions of people playing the fucking game all at once on release. It's just crazy to me. And then we get this kind of like not pseudo, but like a actual good extraction shooter comes out and people are like, hey, I want to play that. And it's essentially the casual extraction shooter for the dad, the guy with the 9 to 5, someone with a busy social life. Like, you jump on, you don't have to worry about wipes happening all the time. Like you wipe when you kind of want to. Yeah. There might be an annual wipe, I don't know, but it's just it's refreshing to see it beat like a giant like Call of Duty.
Hell yeah, bro.
But
Hell yeah, man. I'm liking what we got here, man. 100%. I'm liking what we got here, man. Like, let's go to best score in music. It better be in there. That's right. Expedition 33 should win that. I think best music should go to that. Best performance. I always care about this one, man. I really do. We got Ben Starr again for Expedition 33. We got Charlie Cox for Expedition 33 because he played what's his name? Fuck. What was the first character you played in the starter before you got Verso? Because Ben Starr plays Verso. Then we got Erica Ishii. She plays the main character for Ghost of Yote. We got Jennifer English. She's the chick from There's a lot of Expedition 33 on here, dog. That's kind of crazy. Low key, I wouldn't be mad if Troy Baker won for Indiana Jones because he did a really good job with that.
I didn't get a chance to play it, but I'll take your word for it.
That might be my win, bro. He sounds just like Harrison Ford, dog. That's good. Crazy. Like he did really good with that. I ain't gonna lie. That's my vote. That's my vote. That's my vote. That's my vote. That's my vote.
They got that's right. They didn't add any of the voice actors from Dispatch because they came out in a weird state.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that Dispatch would get into the Game Awards because from what I've seen,
I'm gonna play that.
I want to play it, but from what I've seen, it's like they got fucking Charlie in there as the bat dude, and I was like, what?
Yeah, bro. Best art direction. Honestly, I want Ghost of Yote to win this because I think that game is one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. That or Death Stranding, but Expedition's got some really good character design, so it might take that too. It's going to take a lot of shit. Best narrative, I think, is going to go to Expedition 33 because that story is crazy.
From what I heard, is good.
Game of the year is going to Expedition 33, but Jeff Keighley does fuck with my boy, Kojima. So Death Stranding.
All right, Death Stranding 2 came out this year. I forgot about that.
Death Stranding 2 that's what I would like to win, but I get it if it loses to Expedition 33.
This is one of those years where it's like it's a lot of good games that are up for it, and not like a lot of just like what the fuck? Why is this here?
Yeah, it's not just Elden Ring and whatever else.
And fucking, I guess, Call of Duty because they ran out of fucking games to put in there.
Best action game, I think Battlefield will take this. Best action game.
I could see that. I'm not against that.
Best mobile game. You don't care about mobile game? Destiny Rising?
I'm surprised it's not that horse game.
Yeah, that's on there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, what's that game called? It's
called
Pretty Derby. Pretty Derby. Yeah.
Is that what the English version is? It's called something else in Japanese.
Musumi. I don't know, man. I don't understand it.
I just know that it was apparently super popular, so people were like addicted to it.
I kind of want to see what best esport game is. What they got nominated?
CS:GO, I guess.
Yeah, Counter-Strike is always on here, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Dota.
Like,
I don't even see people play Dota, and that's kind of like always kind of funny to me.
Yeah, that game has a consistent. Most anticipated game of next year is clearly GTA 6. I mean,
all right. Did it win last year? Right?
It's gonna win again.
It should be disqualified because it didn't come out. You can't keep pushing the game launch back and getting the same award. I would disqualify that immediately.
Games for Impact.
That's like if I had like a social.
Yeah, South of Midnight was really good for that.
I didn't play that.
Finish that game.
I didn't hear anything bad about it either, though. So
I fucked with it. Best audio design should go to Battlefield. Not gonna lie, that audio design is crazy.
I mean, it's a toss up between Battlefield and Arc Raiders because Arc Raiders design is fucking crazy. Yeah, like you can hear, like you ever grow up as a kid, right? All right, you were a kid once, right? Yeah. You ever go out in the woods and just sit underneath like a tree or a bush?
Yeah.
And just listen to nature. That's what fucking Arc Raiders reminds me of. Like it's that fucking good. Just ambient noises, cliff, like dirt moving under your feet. Like it's top tier.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I fuck with this joint. Yeah, man. We'll see, man. Like I said, December 19th, we'll be doing a live podcast where we'll talk about the Game Awards. We'll see the controversy. We'll talk about the games that are announced because there's going to be some controversy, man.
Yeah, people are going to bitch no matter what.
People are going to complain. So we're going to be there for that. And then we're going to give y'all our top 5, man, because it's going to be, this is going to be the hardest top 5 I ever put together, bro. Because there's a lot of games.
Not for me. I didn't get to play half these fucking games.
I played a lot of them. You got to think Assassin's Creed Shadows. I played that.
Forgot that came out this year too. A lot of these games that get mentioned, I'm like,
Monster Hunter Wilds. You played Borderlands 4.
I didn't finish it. And honestly, I think I talked about it on stream. I was like, I was so bored with this game after like the first major boss.
Yeah.
I just put it down and just forgot that I had it.
Call of Duty might win Game of the Year, man.
Is it nominated?
No.
Okay. I would have crashed the fuck out. I would have been like, why is it there?
It's on this list. I don't think it made the cutoff. I don't think
even if it did, it shouldn't be on the list because it's so phenomenally like 90% of it is dog shit except for multiplayer. So what the fuck?
What's best fighting game, dog? What the fuck came out this year?
Wasn't it that League of Legends fighting game?
2X KOs on here. That's probably gonna win.
I don't think we got a lot of
Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat, like a lot of old games and then like 2 new games. So yeah, this shit's gonna be interesting, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in. Who's Content Creator of the Year? Let's see what they got on there, man. They got K-Drill. I feel like I just watched the video.
Yo, they got what's it called? Best VTuber of the Year. Make sure you vote the Burnt Peanut.
The Burnt Peanut, man. The Burnt Peanut.
I need him to win. I need him to win because I want to see I want to see VTubers crash out over it.
Why is Moist critical on this bitch, bro?
Because besides the fact that he's always like the top tier content creator, I think it's because of Dispatch.
Okay.
Because he did that. He also runs a gaming org, esports org.
Best community support. We got No Man's Sky on here for the 6th year in a row, bro. You'd love to see.
Yeah, they did have like a huge ass update recently.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about all this on the next one. I know this was a long podcast. We got to end it off by giving out the shout out. The shout out of this podcast is to Serenity, man. Shout out Cup of Serenity. Her links will be down below in the description of the podcast and the video version and all that shit. Shout out to her. Make sure y'all go check her out. That's the homie. She requested the shout out thing in my chat. So yeah, she gets a shout out, man. Shout out to her. And shout out to y'all for listening to this long ass episode. I'm gonna try to get more consistent with Eknight, the link up and do these things. So we don't have to cram a bunch of shit in one fucking episode. We're gonna try, y'all. I have a kid now. And a lot of other shit. So it's just kind of hard to do these things. The next podcast you actually should get before the Game of the Year podcast should be a music podcast. If I can link up with Warren to get that out. So y'all might get like back-to-back weeks, man, just to catch us up and get us smooth sailing for the end of the year, man. But yeah, dog. This is like really like kind of almost the last like real podcast for the year. And I will say, dog, 2025 was crazy. I can't wait to see what Eknight picks as his 5 games. And I might surprise y'all with my 5 too. So yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. But listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all again. Eknight,
thanks for tuning in. I don't have the shit.
Play Arc Raiders. Starve if you have to. Play that.
No,
shit.
Don't do that. Don't listen to him.
You know what I mean?
All right,
starve.
Take care of yourself. Make sure you're not. We don't want you to suffer because of a video game. All right.
And listen, you can like something and still be critical of it. Just remember.
Yes, I have a more open mind and a critical mindset.
Yeah.
Don't like I love the hype when games do good. I really do, but sometimes I feel like it does distract from the problems that those games sometimes have.
Yeah, bro. And I
criticize Halo all the time. It's my favorite game franchise. I can criticize other games too that I like. I even criticize Arc Raiders because as much as I was glazing it, there are still legitimate issues that I feel need to be addressed. Especially like the desync issue is still kind of a problem.
Yeah, bro.
Not as bad as it was at launch, but it still needs to be kind of addressed in certain situations.
Yeah, like I said, man, play your game, have fun with it, but also just remember to have an open mind. Always, dog. Have an open. I can't stress that enough in this world that we live in. That is just kind of like everybody can't wait to dunk on shit and be first to the conversation to dunk on shit. Just be a person with an open mind, man. And because I think gaming is so much more fun when you just open your mind and allow yourself to just kind of experience something instead of experiencing something to hate it. You know what I mean? Like I always think that's weird. Like
when I play Call of Duty,
in,
it's never because I want it to be bad. It's because I want it to be the one that hooks me, right? I think Black Ops 6 was kind of close. 2019 was close too. But none of them have hooked me like that to the point where I need to be constantly playing it all year round. Like it's always been a month and then I just drop it or uninstall it.
Yeah,
so
bro.
It does sadden me when a game doesn't retain my interest.
That is okay, man. Like, bro, not everything's gonna get you, man. Not everything's gonna get you. Not everything is for you, man. I mean, just remain with an open mind, man. And that's what I'm gonna always preach on this podcast. I'm always preach on stream. Remember that. Remember to think that way about this podcast. You can think it's shit, but at least you made it to the end of it. We appreciate y'all for that, man. Because we make zero money from this shit, dog. Like we just do this shit.
We really don't.
Literally the love of the game, man. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate y'all. We out, man. We'll see y'all in a couple weeks, man.
GG's, boys.
Peace.
Grills. Okay, bye.